everybody. My name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissy Meyer. I'm Frankie McDonald.
I want
my baby back, Chili, baby back, red.
Caller, this calls for Ayala. Hi. So.
Hey, do you remember me?
Who's this?
Nick?
No.
Last name Gers.
Nick Gers. I don't know names. I don't even remember my mom's name.
Say it again.
If you were telling me my mom, I wouldn't remember her name. Like, I'm really bad with names. How do you look?
When you say my name again, I don't even know if you heard me right.
Nick Gers.
Thank you.
Why? Why do you have to call in like that? Why do you have to call in like that? That's not a good caller. It's a horrible, horrible caller. All right, I'm going to play you a little song.
Nick Gers!
All right.
Oh, Nick.
Me Chinese, me play jokes, me put pee-pee in your coat.
What's up, Vivek?
Hey.
Whoa!
Look at this.
What's up, guys?
I was craving a Slurpee.
Can I get my change back correctly?
You know, we'll.
I feel like a lot of us are conservative in the way that we just want to be able to say the N-word and it not really matter.
That's all I want. Come on. Is that so much to ask? Can't I just say the N-word? Does that make me a bad person?
Come on, guys.
Violet's a huge fan of yours. She loves censored TV.
Oh, great.
I do. I love your show. Big fan.
All she wants is to be able to say the N-word, but that's the only thing that's holding her back in life.
Yeah.
Oh, it just, you go like this.
How are you and your man? Oh, Bisconti, he's in hospice. I'm teasing. Oh, it's a joke. It was an old man joke.
No, there was somebody in the hospital on meeting earlier, so I was like, oh, geez.
I'm just kidding. He's fine. Oh my God, we're great. I'll marry that man.
Oh,
he's adorable. So.
If my babies fall out, this is your fault, John. I'm just saying.
Jumping jack. Whoa!
Yeah, don't.
Whoa!
What was it?
Whoa!
Okay. There. I did it. What, you take me? My baby's fall out. This is your There. I did it.
Are you winning, son?
Hi, I'm Ali. I'm an English teacher, a dialect coach, and today I'm going to show you exactly what actors do perfectly and terribly when they try to do a British accent. Let's rate some accents.
My kink is British accents. Oh, is that all right?
Cheerio, cut!
Yeah, right then. Bush cheerio.
You're really attracted to this.
Oh, bloody hell.
I had to look up where she grew up and went to school because I genuinely don't know why she's so good. She's not trying to sound perfect.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass.
I'm taking the dog.
He's just happy to have the attention. He's just happy to have the attention.
Got tired of my scheming. It's me. Hi, I'm the baddie. It's me.
Our next guest is originally from Danville, Illinois. He enjoys cold beer and hot music. Says that he and his mom don't see eye to eye on his love life. And he claims that his job has cost him several relationships. Please welcome Robert Faggot. Faggot is rather an odd name.
Yeah, you know, it is an odd name.
Speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mrs. Stay.
Happy day. Tuesday, Wednesday. Happy day. Thursday, Friday. Happy day. The weekend comes. My cycle hums.
Your lip. Just kind of get it in there. Fill it in a few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
I'm gay. I have relationships with men, and sex with men.
Oh my gosh, we're here. We made it. We're alive. It is it the first SimpCast of June? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, it's June. It's June already. I do love June. You know what? Let's not let the fact that it is also gay month ruin the fact that it's summer weather. I'm having an adult beverage, just one, because I'm a responsible mom now. And things are good. Very busy. So much going on in my life right now. Like busy, so busy. But busy is good. Busy is good. I hope you guys are excited. Do we have summer plans? We'll get into it. We'll get into all that. A lot of news this week. Put in the chat what you think the biggest news of the week has been. I think we're going to talk about it. I think we're going to cover it. But if we miss anything, let me know. As always, like, subscribe, share with a friend, share with a friend of me. You know the deal. You know the deal. All right. We have some people here. Let's just start. I know everyone was very taken aback because I started the stream on time. And by on time, I mean just like 3 minutes late. So we're working on it. We're getting better every day. You know them. You love them. It's Cherry Perez, Frankie McDonald, and Natalie Smith. They're all here.
Hi, Natalie. Hi, Cherry. Christy. I'm doing great so far. I just sent you a picture of me and my fans back on Friday and Saturday.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey,
Frankie is constantly being mobbed by fans.
I just sent you the pictures of me and my fans on Friday night. And guess what? I got my Philippines earthquake prediction right. Just sent a link to my video to your Twitter.
We're gonna play it. There are only a few constants in life, and that is death, taxes, and Frankie being mobbed by fans and moved out. Who is this woman? Is this your new girlfriend?
Just a fan of mine. That is all.
Just a fan? You guys haven't hooked up?
Just a fan of mine. That is all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Who else can we? Just a fan, eh? Let's see. Let's pull up another picture of Frankie and Just a Fan. Oh my God! This is two women. We have to cover Frankie's fame. He's constantly getting recognized. He's constantly, and then we're going to talk about your hair, Natalie, and then we're going to talk about Terry's pregnancy. There's so much exciting stuff going on. Look at these women.
Is my mic on?
Yes. Well, Natalie, you sound like you're in an echoey cave, but you look fantastic. So
Thank you. Thank you. That's what matters, right?
that's all I care about. I mean, I know
And,
as
and
streamers are supposed to care about how we sound, but
hey, Christy, I just sent you a link to my video about earthquake for Philippines prediction. I got it right. I filmed it back in October 2025. I just sent it to your ex just now.
I have it. I'm gonna pull it up next. Frankie, who are these two women? These two women both have nose rings.
They're just fan of mine. That is all.
That is all. Do they know each other? Because they both have nose
They
rings.
recognize me from my YouTube videos.
Because you're just so famous. These women, this one has a nose ring in her right nostril. This woman has a nose ring in her left nostril, and she has a chin ring or a lip ring. I don't know what you would call it down here. I don't know. I feel like she's too old to have a whatever piercing is down here. I get it. Like nose ring. Labret, is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
It's gonna get caught on things. And how do you eat? Like, I don't know. It's too much of a hassle, I think.
Not very practical.
Not practical. I think you got to take out all your impractical piercings. I think when you hit 35. What do I know?
Yeah.
But Frankie is constantly being mobbed by usually women. These pictures he sends me are usually him and women.
And guess what? I just sent you a link to my video to your ex chat.
He still got it. All right, we're gonna play this now. Frankie here is making a prediction. There's gonna be now. If you're watching this from the Philippines, we don't want you to panic, right? Because
I got my 7.8 magnitude earthquake prediction right for Philippines. I filmed it back in October 2025 before Halloween.
Oh, so this is an old prediction 7 months ago. And so there's a major earthquake going to hit the Philippines. So,
It already happened just now.
It already happened.
Yes.
So we're going to play this to see how right you were.
Yes. This is Frankie McDowell, my own team station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Massive earthquake is going to hit Philippines sometime in 2026. It's going to bring 7.0 gram magnitude earthquake in Philippines. It's going to bring a lot of damage in Philippines. It's going to shake the ground and things like this. I want every single person in Philippines to be prepared. Make sure every medical kits, emergency kits, flashlights, candles, crank up radio, extra batteries, generators, battery operated electric, bottled water ready as well. Start doing your earthquake drills, and it's going to bring a major earthquake in Philippines, including Manila, Philippines, and Cebu, Philippines. Make sure when a major earthquake happens, go underneath the tables, go underneath the chairs if you're outdoors, when you're indoors. When you're outdoors, don't go inside the buildings or earthquakes, because earthquakes can knock up or destroy a lot of buildings and things like this. I want every single person in the Philippines to be prepared for major earthquakes sometime in 2026. Be prepared. Stay safe.
Wow. And guess what? There was a major earthquake today in the Philippines.
I got it right. I'm showing you kids.
Look at this. Here's a clip. This happened. This footage is from 1 hour ago. This is a clip from Davao City, Philippines, live cam moments ago as an 8.2 M. I'm not sure what that even means.
7.8.
7.8. This is a
according to USGS.
Hits nearby, prompting a tsunami. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is Philippines. This is a bird bath here. I don't know what this is for drinking out of. I don't know. It's a toilet. I've never been to the Philippines. I wish Lila was here and could tell me. But here is regular footage. People scooting around. Where's the earthquake? There's a dog. This is going to be somebody's lunch soon.
Oh my God.
He's walking around looking for whatever restaurant he's supposed to be at. Okay, this looks like just regular footage. Let me see. Maybe. Oh, this is a little bit more exciting.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. Oh, snap. Oh, God. Whoa. Okay, we got a rum bubble. Good. Whoa. That building fell apart. You were right, Frankie. Scary. Where's the best place to go during an earthquake?
Here's Pitt Street. Here's Pitt Street in Sydney.
Pitt Street in Sydney. That's the best place to go during an earthquake. Is just make your way to Canada as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Pitt Street.
Then they got the rodeo coming to Center 200 in Sydney, Nova Scotia last weekend in September.
Already moved on from the earthquake. You don't care.
The earthquake has struck the Philippines. Did a lot of damage to southern Philippines.
It did. I guess that's. Should I show more earthquake footage? I feel like we're glossing over it. So I mean, you predicted that this was going to happen.
Wow.
Yes.
You were right. I don't know if you caused the earthquake, but
No.
look at this. The pool is flossing around. I mean, it's kind of nice to put the jacuzzi. Like a free wave pool. I should make fun of the earthquake. Yikes. Okay, Frankie, true or false? Did you cause the earthquake in the Philippines?
I did not cause the earthquake because I'm in Sydney, Nova Scotia, Canada, and Philippines is in the other side of the world.
Okay. All right. So
I was at Dooley's when the earthquake happened in Philippines. I was at Dooley's at that time.
Okay. What is some good advice? Like if I find myself in an earthquake tomorrow, what should I do?
Go underneath the tables, go underneath the chairs. If you're outdoors, don't go inside the building during an earthquake.
Don't go in the buildings, but go under the table.
If you're outdoors, don't go inside the buildings during an earthquake.
But if you are inside, hide under a table.
Yes. And here's Pitt Street in Sydney.
All right, let's see Pitt Street in Sydney. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Nobody's ever on the street at the same time as you, Frankie.
Here's the other end of Pitt Street.
Wow. It's a ghost town. But it is Sunday night. People probably have work tomorrow.
People got work tomorrow in the States, too.
That's true.
Chino did a special podcast like the Phillies and the White Sox game yesterday. Chino did a special podcast yesterday evening.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
Chino did it. He's doing it in a hot water show tomorrow.
Oh, okay. What time?
At 4 p.m. Atlantic, 3 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, we'll have to check it out. Oops, now Frankie's in my spot. Frankie, we're gonna get to some boring news. So tell the people
If you want to find me on social media, my blue sky says Frankie McD. My link tree is Frankie McDonald, and my thread is FrankDo94. And my ex-former Twitter is at Frankie McD. And my thread is at Frankie McD94. My Facebook is Frankie McDonald. My Instagram is Frankie McD94. My TikTok is FrankDo94. My Clapper is FrankDo94. My Twitch is FrankDo94. My Snapchat is Frankie ABCD1. My YouTube channel is Dogs Wolves. And my LinkedIn is Frank Mandel. Best of luck to you. I'm Frank Mandel. You listen to SimpCast.
Thank you, Frankie, and congrats on the earthquake. Oh, congrats on the earthquake prediction. And he's gone.
He's awesome.
He is awesome. I can't get over how he needed everyone to know that he was right. And then he was like, and here is the street I'm on.
I mean,
he's so much fun.
It is. It is amazing. And someone's opening the cat.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on in there?
He opened the door.
Cat just swung open Natalie's door. I've never seen anything like it.
It's a strong cat.
Did she just jump up and like bat at the doorknob?
He really loves his mother. What can I say?
Oh, is the cat camera shy? Does he or
He'll
she
probably get up here in a few minutes.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Natalie, I haven't seen you in so long. What's new?
I know. I'm so glad to be here.
Oh, the hair looks I'm distracted by how good your hair looks. Like you look like a Barbie, and I'm gonna have to know how you make it look like that.
Oh, thank you. Well, today, earlier I hot rolled it. So yeah, hot rollers and hairspray. And I probably should have brushed through it a little more, but it's good for me too.
It looks great.
Did you have to blow it out before you hot rolled it?
No, I just went to bed with it wet last night, and then I dried it the rest of the way in the morning.
Oh
Then
my
I just put the hot rollers on.
How long do you keep? Because I just bought hot rollers. They've been sitting on my bathroom sink for like a month plus, and I just don't have the time. But
You gotta try it.
now that I'm seeing your hair right now, I have to make the time. And I do
I
a
think
lot
your
of
hair texture was made for hot rollers. Like
I
you'll have
do a
like
lot of
80s volume.
going to that's what I want. I want to do
Yeah.
waves and hairspray, and I've been told that I look rained on, so I'm trying to change up my signature look. I mean, I was literally rained on yesterday. We did get caught in the rain. We were at a carnival, and I was actually on a ride, like one of the first rides that the baby has ever been on. Like he's 2 and he's been on like now several rides. And we're on this really cute like ride. It's like we're kind of like whooshing around. And I'm having this like nice like mother-son moment. I'm like, wow, Bean, we're doing it. Look at everything. And then it just the skies open up and I'm talking sheets like pouring a dumping like a monsoon amount of rain. I'm kind of like covering him and like he doesn't know whether to like laugh or cry. I'm like, it's okay. And then like eventually they had to shut down all the rides and then we all ran to the car. But it was like I'm talking soaked, like everyone's soaked, like head, underwear, diapers, everybody's soaked. It was fun though.
Aw.
Anyway, the point is I need to do hot rollers because I often go to bed with my hair wet. So
Yeah, you would look great with hot rollers.
oh
Yeah,
my gosh, and I
absolutely.
can zhuzh it up. Okay, so we've been doing hot rollers. What else is new, Natalie?
Gosh, what else is new? Not too much. Just loving life, being positive, finding the good in every situation, praising God for all the blessings, many of which I don't deserve. But yeah, it's true. So life's good. Yeah.
It's a good attitude to have. It's so true. You have
What
to be
about you
positive.
ladies?
You have to be positive. It's so true. Even when it's a shitstorm, you have to just be like and sometimes it takes like bad things happening or things crumbling around you for you to really it snaps you into focus of what's really important.
Right.
Like Cherry giving birth soon.
Don't remind me of
Wow!
that
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
September.
Yeah, I'm a little scared about, my mindset is like I'm pretty chill like as a person, so I'm like I'm just not going to think about it. I'm just going to go in there when I have to give birth and I'll just go with it because the more I think about it, I feel like the scarier and the more anxiety I'll have. So I'm just going to roll with it. But
What part is giving you Natalie, have you ever given birth?
Well, I did. I had a C-section.
Okay, well that's the same. You have.
Yeah, that has its upsides and its downsides.
Was it a planned C-section or it just worked out that way?
Yeah, it was planned kind of shortly before. But yeah, it wasn't my first preference, of course, but you do get through it not really feeling anything, so that's cool. But then it's kind of like afterwards, weeks after you have to recover because it is a major surgery.
What part, Cherry, do you have the most anxiety about?
Just giving birth, all of it.
The actual just birth part. Yeah. I remember you try to, and I don't know if Natalie, this was your experience. You try to prepare yourself. You try to I remember I was taking so many classes. I was taking like an online breastfeeding class, an online like what to do, like the early days when they're first born. Like you try to think about everything because I remember hearing advice like don't just focus on setting up the nursery. You got to think about like what the first early days are going to be like, and then you get to a point where you can prepare all you want, but when it's your first time going through it, you just have to just pray and be like, there's only so much you can mentally prepare yourself for. There's just a certain amount that's going to be like, you're going to be at the mercy of the moment. Like I didn't want any drugs. I didn't want an epidural. I didn't want a C-section. So it like some things work out in your favor and some things don't. Like I end up having to get an epidural. My water broke before like 9 days earlier or whatever. And so, or more than that. And so I had to get some drugs to like speed it up. And because I was like, I'm not going to do this at home. It's my first time.
Yeah.
And like in hindsight, I should have probably took more classes or watched more videos about like the actual birthing. Like I'm thinking, oh, should I have done a hypno birthing course? Should I have done more like should I have done Lamaze? Maybe I could have prepared myself a little bit better that way. But if you're just, and you're like in good shape, I feel like that goes a long way too. Just being in like decent shape. Like
yeah, I do too.
Walking and keeping yourself like as strong as you can. And what was I doing? I was doing raspberry leaf tea. I was eating like a couple figs. Was it figs?
Dates.
I was eating a couple of dates a day because that keeps you like soft down there.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That I was doing, and that I think really did help. And I was drinking like the raspberry leaf tea every day, and I think that did help because I ended up not. I only needed one stitch down there, so
yeah, that's what I'm not like against an epidural. I'll take an epidural. That doesn't really freak me out. I don't want a C-section, but I'm also like if the doctors say like you should have one, then just do it. I don't know. I just feel like it's so easy to like get wrapped up in all of the different. I don't know. Everyone has so many opinions about it, and it's almost overwhelming, honestly. You're like getting pulled in 20 directions, and there's so many pros and cons to different methods, and it's just like so hard to navigate it all. So the good thing is my stepmom is a nurse, so she's been like super helpful, and just like having somebody who knows that like the medical stuff is really helpful. But yeah, I agree. It's just like, and I didn't grow up around kids. Like I'm an only child. I don't know. I just have no experience with them. So I'm kind of just like winging it. I mean, everyone is, but
don't worry about that part because that will come rushing to you like a software upgrade. You know what I mean? Like that, literally everything activates like a transformer and like you go into mom mode without even having to think about it. So like that part, do not worry about at all. Like if you've cared for a friend, a pet, anybody who held someone's hair back when they were puking, guess what? You have what it takes to be a mom. So the rest will just come to you so instinctually. So don't even sweat that at all. Like I remember and there's people who judge you for every little thing, and you could have like a loose outline of what you want to have happen. The only thing I would make sure, like with me and my husband, we were like, we're not vaccinating, we're not doing with most of these things, and so in case I'm rendered unconscious, make sure like whatever your most important things are, your non-negotiables happen. But I thought an epidural was definitely not going to happen, and I had to do that. So I would say,
and it's okay, right?
And I it was totally fine. Like it was crazy because I was like, I remember hitting myself, like not being able to feel it, and I'm like, how am I supposed to push out a person? I can't even feel my whole like lower half. But it happened. It ended up like. And most people get epidurals. Most people probably get all the drugs, and we're like, unless you're in a really remote city or town, like you're gonna have an extremely qualified crew of people around you.
Well, I was gonna say my mom, she had an epidural with my brother, her firstborn. And she said she felt kind of like what you were describing, that it was kind of like hard to push almost, or like it didn't something like it felt kind of, unnatural or something. So Michelle and I, me and then Michelle, her next two were natural or with no epidural. And I was 9-12. But she did like that it was like you knew, or she said like you knew when to push, like your body's like, okay, it's time now. So again, there's pros and cons to everything. But one thing I do want to say, Cherry, is you're going to be so in love with this baby. It's just going to like, just turn your world upside down in the best possible way. Like when you hear your baby laugh for the first time, you realize there's like no high or alcohol or drug on this earth that will
Yeah.
compare to the joy that you feel like when you see their little face light up. Like it's motherhood, it really is an amazing, beautiful thing and so worth it.
My mom was saying like she's kind of like me, where she like when she found out she was pregnant, like she was doing all the things, but like she just didn't get it until like she actually got to hold me for the first time. And she's like, it all made sense. Like I immediately became obsessed with you. And so I already know like that's just how it's gonna be. But I think it's hard when it's your first kid because like you can imagine all of like the bad or the hard things, but you can't imagine the positive because you don't know the joy of a child until you have one, except for what you hear from other people, but it's just not the same. So until you like really get to hold them, but I was telling my husband, I feel like even just like carrying her, because I am 23 weeks now, like I feel like I know her personality already.
Oh,
I do.
You're having a girl, right?
She's energetic. Like I already feel like I kind of know her, you know?
Wow.
So I can only imagine what it will be like when she's actually here.
It was nuts. I remember like his shoulder got a little bit caught, so he didn't have like that Hollywood cry right away. Like it was a little bit of like a chaotic moment because they were like the doctor was like bulbing out liquids. He got like some liquids in his lungs, which is like I guess normal with white males, which is funny. And they were gonna bring him to the NICU, but as soon as they got there, he figured his shit out, I guess, and they brought him right back. So it was like I think maybe almost a half hour between like when he came out and when I actually got to like hold him and he actually got to be on. It was a bit of a surreal thing. Like I was like, I can't, like the whole time I was pregnant, I was like, I can't believe this is happening. And then, like once he was on me, I'm like, I can't believe this is happening either. But it was this sense of like a knowing, like because it didn't seem like there was like a strong personality. Like he moved, but he wasn't like moving all the time. And I remember when I would go to get like when you go into the doctor and they actually count the movements, like you have to click a button every time they kick. And I don't know for how much time it is, but he wasn't like moving a lot, but he's like super active now. So it's true. Like even though some people they're like, oh, their personality was set in the womb right away.
Yeah.
For him, it wasn't like I had no idea. It's like and every month it's like this baby is like continuing to blossom, and it's like I find myself like, yeah, you miss when they're a little bit younger, but it's like every age is the best age, and it's so fun and now he's just like babbling and he's speaking in like a crazy language I don't understand, and it's fun to try to like decode like what he's saying and what it's just awesome. But it feels like it felt surreal for me for a very long time.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at too, but I've never met someone who has regretted having kids. So.
No. And like I've heard people say like, oh, I didn't like bond with this baby right away, but then they do later on. But yeah. It is crazy. It is crazy thinking like, oh, I have to like push it out. But like it's all gonna work out. You're gonna have an awesome team around you.
Yeah.
Like you and the baby are gonna be like working together. And, it's gonna be awesome. And then you'll forget about it. Like any whether you do, drugs or not, like you're gonna forget about the pain. You're gonna forget about like however long it takes. And it's it'll be awesome. But it does just feel like this thing where you're like, oh, I don't even know what to expect to a certain degree because you just haven't been through it.
It's scary. Yeah, it's the unknown.
Yeah.
It is a little scary, but when you're at the point, like I remember like it starts feeling really real. I remember at 25 weeks, I was like, oh, I look very pregnant now.
That's how I feel. Like this last week, it's like I've really popped. I'm noticing like my face, like I'm like, okay, and I feel pregnant. Like everything's hard.
Like I was annoyed that I couldn't sneak through doors anymore. Like I had to open the door all the way.
Getting out of the car. Oh my God. I'm like, why is this an Olympic sport? Getting out of the car.
It's got to be so funny, like how out of breath you get over doing
my
nothing.
gosh.
And I remember I started to get annoyed because they say you can't lift over a certain amount. I forget what the amount is, but
well, I have a cat, and like I've had to have my husband clean his litter box the whole time. Just like little things like that.
Right, because
what do you mean I can't?
What's it
change
called?
litter box?
What do you get from the cat poop?
Like toxmosis or
Toxoplasmosis.
yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah. Yep. So he's been on cat poop duty.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, that's so exciting though. No, it's gonna be great. And yeah, it's so easy. I'm about to ready to give you a bunch of unsolicited advice myself. So I'm gonna hold on that. But you're gonna be great. It all is gonna come to you. And I didn't have a lot of kids around me either. Like I was the youngest of 3, and I didn't have a lot of like cousins. Like my brother has a couple kids, but they live out of state, and I visited them a couple times, and I just was like, oh wow, you can enjoy like, wow, my infant, niece and nephew, but you have it's nothing compared to like having your own. And, yeah, instinctually everything will just be figured out.
Yeah. We're excited. We'll figure it out. I also have a great support system too. So
yeah. It'll be good. Oh my God. We have a couple of supers that I'm going to get to before we get to the drama of the week. MLS making law simple. Thanks for the $9.99. Why have you not reached out to me for a Lego stream? Oh my gosh. It's been such a busy, honestly, couple of months. And this is the last thing on my mind. Once I figure out what this is regarding and if it's something I'm interested in, yes, but I'm gonna let you know this is on the back burner, sir. And I don't even know what kind of Lego stream we would do. Do I have to set up a camera like a top camera? I don't even know, but maybe. Just keep bothering me. Clint Torres, thank you for the $4.99. Howdy, people. Sorry I'm early. I swear it doesn't happen all the time. It's all good. That's what she said. I like big boobies for $1.99. Natalie, who's got bigger cans, you or your sister?
It's hard to say.
Asking the important questions. She probably knows. I think I'm gonna based on that answer, I'm gonna say that it's Natalie and she's just trying to be polite.
Yeah.
You'll have to investigate.
Yeah. I have a fat ass for $4.99. Chrissy, did you hear about Nick Shirley life being threatened in New York by a leftist immigration attorney? No, I did not. I have not kept up with the Nick Shirley. What was he doing in New York?
I haven't heard about that either.
Wow, he's definitely very brave, and I can imagine constantly getting harassed. Clint Torres, thank you for the $4.99. Miss Chrissy, can you please tell Mia, Carla, and why that we go way back? I love you. I have your back in Twitter wars, and my harassment is in good jest. Were you harassing me, Clint? No, yes, Clint's been around for a minute. But who knows if you piss me off, I'm kidding. We love Clint. Clint is Clint. For now, you're on my okay list. Who knows? I can't trust anybody. You all might turn your backs on me in a moment's notice to make money. That's true, baby. Speaking of how horrible that we go from talking about Cherry, wonderful, but this was huge news this week, and it's been interesting to hear all the responses. So this YouTuber, Jesse Ridgway, and his wife, I guess it was big news. It came out this week. I guess they announced to the world that they were pregnant around March. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. And then they came out with this video finding out that the baby was going to have Down syndrome. And they were like, well, we're basically going to abort the pregnancy because of this. And Ridgway cited that they chose to abort the baby after deciding that he and his wife didn't want to be inconvenienced with a child with Down syndrome. Quote, things have been pretty dark for a while for us, and we felt like this was going to be a nice little ray of sunshine, and it's not. Horrific and selfish. An estimated 67 to 85% of pregnancies in the US with the Down syndrome diagnosis are aborted. So here, gosh, 3 whole minutes. Well, I'll play a little bit of it for those of you who maybe didn't hear about it. And I was like, the whole time I'm watching this, I'm just like, this is such a private thing. The every test you do, finding out the gender, finding out right, you do all these genetic tests. I just cannot imagine streaming any part of this process. Especially it's your first go round.
Mm-mm.
And I
so personal.
I also understand people do like if you're someone who streams every bit of your life, then this might not feel weird to you. But it's interesting because I bet they were not expecting the response that they got, which to me seemed like overwhelmingly negative. Like, how could you? But I'll just play.
Here we go. Thought we're gonna see the result after that.
Oh, like I can't believe this is like.
I could never film this.
They didn't film it and then go, should we upload like an edited version? It's like this whole ass thing was.
Download the official report. Abnormal insight result. Consistent with trisomy 21. No.
What is it? Wait. Where are you seeing this? Oh.
No.
Let me see. I can't see it.
First of all, why would you be crouching on the floor over a phone? Like, sit at a desk. Look at this on a desktop like a human being.
My doctor called me with my results to tell me personally, you know what I mean? Like, because the genetic testing is like a nerve-wracking thing.
Yeah.
There was like a possibility that it wasn't Down syndrome or anything. It was like I forget what it was, but it ended up not being a problem because my husband's not a carrier. Okay. But like no, it's something with like lungs where you just have to take like some sort of ventilator here and there or something. Like your child can live like a pretty normal life, but it's still compromised. So it's not something I would want for her. But nonetheless.
And everybody's got something like, this runs in our family, that runs in our family. Everyone, and especially all these tests, like it makes you more anxious.
It's like there's so many things they're looking for, and none of it's like 100% either. It's kind of like they can kind of guess some of it's kind of up in the air, but it's really serious. Like I when I got the results, like I took, I was at my office, but I went to a separate room. I took the call. Like, I just cannot even imagine. Like, my instinct would just never be to record something like that. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Result. Follow-up showed 3 chromosome 21 signals consistent with trisomy 21 Down syndrome. Genetic counseling is recommended. Pattern consistent with trisomy 21.
Why not hug your wife? I don't know. Oh, a pet.
Hey.
Again, like, right, this is like somewhat of a. She's having a real reaction. I think he is like, I don't know this person, but I love it. Like,
Not the result we wanted to see, guys.
Like, why would you just hug? You're cheating towards the camera at all times. Like, if you hear that, I feel like a normal person would like completely embrace their partner. I don't know, but then again, why would you post any of this at all? So, part of me just doesn't understand any.
I don't
posting any.
I started to get kind of a not good feeling just when the results were sitting here. That's why I didn't want to open them. I started to feel really uncomfortable about it. Just kind of in shock, like truly. We talked before this, guys, about what would we do if we confronted this scenario, because this was the more likely scenario. We talked about terminating the pregnancy. Obviously, things could change because this was traumatic, like very traumatic. And I know you guys, even watching this, this is traumatic for the whole community. I think now that we have a definitive result, we'll talk with these counselors and we're going to have some hard conversations.
Typically, if the initial FISH result shows trisomy 21, the final full karyotype or microarray analysis also confirms it in more than 99% of cases.
It's just all very overwhelming and confusing to navigate. Ashley is almost halfway through this thing. Not saying we forced it, but like the kids seem healthy.
Almost halfway through. I'm looking up now, like how far along. According to Grok, and again, Grok is like often incorrect. But, around 16 to 20 weeks pregnant, roughly 4 months or almost halfway through the pregnancy. They announced it in late March. Initial genetic screening in April of 2026 showed 95% chance of the trisomy 21. Described as a gut punch. Okay, so maybe they got a heads up about this in April. And then they did the amniocentesis, which is I think when they put the giant needle in you and get a sample of, which I remember they offered me that test and I was like, no. But me and Frank,
didn't want to do it either.
We had decided before it got to that point, like whatever we're keeping, whatever the issues are, we're keeping the baby. So
I just like it's so different now, like being pregnant. Like, I don't want to judge people in this situation because I understand it's very hard, but like literally being pregnant right now, like I can feel her moving. I could not do that. I just couldn't. Like, again, like I feel like I already know her a little bit. I don't know. I can't imagine willfully choosing that. I can't.
Right. And it's like, again, it's like my feeling or our feelings were like, it's not up to us.
Right.
When his or her life ends like that.
Yeah. Right.
And there's been so many accounts of people who get this result, but then the baby comes out normal.
I've heard of that too, like many times. I mean, weirdly, that happening.
Well, and like, not for nothing. Think of like where we're at as a society right now. Like, I feel like we're going to see a lot of advancements, like medical advancements and stuff soon. You never know. You never know.
Tugs, I hope you weren't waiting a long time. We're talking about the Jesse Ridgway.
Yes, I saw that. No, I wasn't waiting. In fact, I probably made you wait. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm so sorry. I've seen this video. I am on the fence on this. I have seen people say like they make their entire content on rage bait, like so this could be fake. I've seen that. I was trying to find the post while you guys were talking. I can't find it now. Hi, Bubby.
I think
I cannot find. It was comments in response to somebody else. Somebody quote tweets it. Somebody wrote post. Blah blah blah. I have seen people say like this is not real because they make their whole entire channel on rage bait stuff. I don't know them, so I have no idea. Taking it at face value as a Christian, I find it abhorrent. As a logical thinker, as awful as it sounds, I understand where the dilemma is, if that makes sense. So like, I find it reprehensible solely as like every life matters, but I also understand 200 years ago when you were fighting for your life because you only lived till the age of 30, babies like that just didn't make it. And so like I get like, is it your lifestyle? Is it somebody's way, whether it's God or science or whatever you want to believe in, saying that like maybe you're not ready for this, you need to step your game up, whatever it may be. Maybe it's his end, maybe it's her end, but I understand. I'm this weird middle ground where I understand both sides of it. I've never been in that position. I hope to never be in that position because I genuinely don't know how I would feel. I genuinely don't know, because there's level of degree, and we've all met and or seen and or know of people that are on one end or the other. And when you're on this end, it's really hard because you have to think about what happens if I as the parent were to die tomorrow. You know what I mean? And so it's like, that's where the hardship comes from. Regardless of this couple or not, it's not an easy decision to make in general. If you have that as a history in your family, if you have that as if you're older women, especially, I'm almost 40. If I were to get pregnant now, that it's a very high risk. How do I approach that? How do women my age or older approach that kind of thing? And so it's like, I understand both sides of it. So I'm kind of in the middle on this. I'm not anti them. I'm not for them. I have seen that it's rage bait and it's not real. I don't know anything about that, but that is an argument to be made. Apparently, with this particular couple, I don't watch their content, so I don't know. Either way, it's heartbreaking, and it's revealed a lot about a lot of different people, whether you agree or disagree or whatever. I genuinely see where both sides are coming from in a way.
I see it as like they're a married couple who willingly decided to get pregnant. Like they know each other's ages and backgrounds. And all that being said, they still willingly, consciously decided to get pregnant. They're streamers. I imagine they have the means to take care of the baby. No matter, even having a healthy baby is a huge responsibility, completely life altering, very much an inconvenience for the, like, in some ways, but also the biggest blessing. So, and the whole, even if you had a completely healthy baby and the parents died suddenly, there'd be the question of who's going to then take care of the baby.
Yeah. Then that's the godfather, godmother thing traditionally, blah, blah, blah.
I
Right.
think it comes down to your relationship with God, because if God is the center of your life, then you believe like, okay, it's up to him whether this baby makes it or doesn't. To speak to the whole, are we ready to be parents? It's like, well, if you've gotten pregnant and you've come this far, I think that God does feel like you can be parents. And then there's always the notion of like, God doesn't give you anything you can't handle. And after this video came out, there's tons of people being like, my Down syndrome child is the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's the best thing that's ever happened to the baby's siblings. You know, there's people. And I've been overall very excited to see what seems like an overwhelmingly pro-life response to this, because I feel like a lot of pro-lifers in general are not as outspoken as the pro-choice or pro-abortion people, just because there's not stories like this that go viral every day. So I think it represents a nice shift, like a bit with the pendulum swinging, like, oh, wow, like, or it could just be my algorithm, right? Showing me a lot of really passionate folks saying like,
I've seen both sides, and I think what I love, this sounds so weird to say, I don't know how else to frame it. What I admire, I guess is better, not love, admire about assuming it's real and they're not rage baiting and blah blah blah. As gross and disgusting and awful as it is, the honesty, because from what I've seen on my algorithm, because I clicked on their original post, and so now I'm seeing both sides, is you see the replies of people like, this is horrible, this is evil, this is blah, blah. But you also see people who are like, we had a 50-50 shot, we took this way, which is the opposite of your way, and we succeeded or failed. And so it's like different people's stories. And so it's been interesting to see I've seen a lot of, ironically, not from necessarily this couple, but in response to their posts, I've seen empathy and sympathy from both sides. People who are vehemently against it, people who have been in that situation specifically, people who were in that situation and succeeded, people who were in that situation and failed, and now they have this 24-hour care, blah, blah, like whatever. And it's been interesting to watch different perspectives, I guess. And it's been a really human experience on both sides. So that's
I don't know. It's a little arrogant to say, well, we're going to have this baby, but we have to choose. We're very picky about the conditions in which we give birth. You know what I mean? Like we're bringing another life into this world, but only if it's perfect in all these ways. I think
not unconditional. Well, it is conditional.
It is
kind of selfish.
Yeah. And that is I agree. At the same time, I also see where the people are coming from, where we didn't used to have this technology. So if your baby was born a certain way, it was born that way. If it lived, it lived. If it died, it died. Like not that long ago, 100 years, maybe 150 at this point. Maybe it was a fight or flight, right? So like I still had the child. It lived through birth, which was astronomical back then anyway, 200 years ago, whatever. And this is what happened. It survived and it didn't. Either way, they didn't choose that. Now we have these weirdly designer babies, which is ironically what a certain Austrian dictator was advocating for. And it's kind of a roundabout way for the same goal in a weird way. But back in the day, there were people 100+ years ago that would drown those same babies because they
are
knew, right?
26.
So
this is the best time in the history of humankind to be born with any kind of a disability, because especially these well-off streamers have probably enough resources
For
to
sure.
access whatever they would need to help this baby. Let's assume,
Yep.
especially how public this is. If they went ahead and kept this baby, let's say this is even real, and this baby
Right.
Downs. Can you imagine if they embraced this? They could have been the poster boy and girl for Down syndrome babies. You know what I mean? They would have had so much support around them. They could have had a give, send, go. They could have had like people come to their aid, experts of all kinds, you know, following them throughout the child's life. They could have been the biggest allies and had a lot of resources rallied around them if they had embraced this.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it helped other people. Yeah, in that situation. And I just want to say, I just think every life is inherently valuable and created by God. So yeah, it is hard to imagine this response. And it's one thing their decision, but to think, man, this is, this is good content that we want to share with people. It's just kind of mind-boggling, is it not?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I agree. Making a video, like, people are entirely too honest on the internet. I don't know. Should I have a life like that? And I'm online, but like I'm not that online.
Yeah.
You know
Right.
what I mean? I feel like there's a
Yeah.
line where, listen, we are no longer pregnant. It's none of your business. Fuck off. Like, I don't know that I would have gone in that detail.
Right.
It doesn't look like she wants to have this broadcast for the whole world. Like he seems a little, I don't know this guy, but he seems a bit numb. Like he's already not having much of a reaction that I think would be like normal. He's just I don't know. He seems like a little dead behind the eyes. But again,
Sounds weird.
Something's a little off.
Something's off. And see, Chappie is like he's the original scammer. I've seen that from people where they're like, this is rage bait, like it's not real, or he does this kind of thing all the time. I don't know them. I'm taking it at face value. I genuinely have no idea about this couple I did not do. I've only seen people responding to their video, being like, you guys fell for it. Like you guys are idiots, kind of thing.
Let's hear the rest of this video, and then I'll play another video, which I believe is this other video that you were referencing.
And there's been stories where the kid comes out and is like super functional, and so it's like I don't know.
I don't think you can look at this woman, her reaction. I don't think this is something you can fake.
Yeah,
unless she's an incredible actress,
like Indy Navarre from Obsession level actress, which is very rare.
A lot to digest, and we're not really going to be doing that in this video. We just wanted to let you guys in on what the results were. Where's your head at? Just sad.
Fuck you. Where's your head at?
Just things have been pretty dark for a while for us, and we thought this was going to be a nice little ray of sunshine, and it's not.
It could have been.
Sorry to be crying, dude. It's a lot.
Dude.
I bought boy clothes. I was so sure.
We are still a boy. You still have a boy baby inside you.
I had the nursery picked out. I was ready. I gotta start all over. The start of our journey. Of just trying to start a family. This is how it starts.
I know it's hard to look at like silver linings, but I mean, the fact that you can get pregnant is good. We weren't sure. And it was,
Oh, hell
bro,
no.
it was instant. We don't know why this
It
happened.
was instant, which maybe means you're supposed to have this baby.
Maybe it is a birth control over a decade. Maybe it is just random genetic sequencing and it glitches, you know, just like cancer cells. Like sometimes it's just, we don't know.
Right. If this, right. When this all came out, the idea that these people were not honest, this kind of developed later on. Even the notion that this is something to lie about. But if it's true, I think it's a good example of how desensitized our culture has become to abortion.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So here's another video from Charlotte April. It's all fake. They are absolute monsters for targeting and dehumanizing individuals with Down syndrome and their families. These people are objectively shitty.
Wow.
First, we just needed to get away. Upload. Wait, what is this?
Oh yeah, forgot about you.
Oh,
Looks like you forgot about Jenny.
I got her that bandana.
You don't feel bad that you didn't get her a gift?
I got her that bandana.
You owe her something.
Jenny.
You better give her extra lovin's.
Ow, you're standing on the baby.
You're not pregnant. Can we tell him it's fake yet?
No.
What? Oi.
Are they like messing with people?
Yeah, what?
Baby.
You're not pregnant. Can we tell him it's fake yet?
No.
Oof.
I'm so confused.
Why would you?
I mean, why would you
really sound genuine?
Yeah.
He's always been a shit person. Stop falling for his new series and giving him attention. I think they're just saying it's fake to avoid the hateful backlash. Oh, what's worse? You know, killing your baby or lying about having a Down syndrome baby. That's tough.
I don't,
bad.
I don't know.
Either way.
Pretty bad.
That seems.
What is worse?
Like, I don't know.
I think killing your baby is worse.
Yeah,
actually killing one is probably worse.
Yeah. I'm just confused. Like, were they actually?
So
I don't know. That sounded so like.
That makes me
worse.
think that they're not lying, because if we can all decide that killing the baby is worse than the lie, and they come up with the lie, oh, we were never pregnant. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse.
They're probably like, what's less bad?
Right.
Say we were lying. Would we rather be liars or murderers?
True.
Oy.
It's all just ugh.
This has been a running joke that everything he uploads is fake. Ever since the Psycho series, he's done the same jokes.
This is not the first time we've seen this, though, because Bonnie Blue.
But she looks pregnant right now.
She is now supposedly, I say this with an asterisk, but her and Lily Phillips both faked their pregnancies not that long ago.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
With
I think
Lily
Bonnie is
even
pregnant
had
though.
Picture of a baby, like, so it's like it's still monstrous, but is it out of the norm? Question mark. Debatable. It's because people are crazy.
I have a fat ass for $4.99. Chrissy, did you hear? Oops, we did that already. Sea Dog, thanks for the $2. Are you still friends with Anna? She is preggo again. Yes, I'm still friends with Anna. Did she say she was pregnant?
Good for her.
Did she announced that? I
don't know.
Behind.
Did she announce that?
We love Anna.
Are we being cheeky because we know what we know and we don't know what we don't know? Or did she announce it? I don't know.
Please chat, verify if Anna has pregnant or not. Yes, we love Anna. Clint, thanks for the $4.99. Real or not, monetizing your life like this is disgusting.
I do agree with that.
It's too much.
Yeah. It's a lot. Like, that's the most for no reason.
I mean, yeah, it is worse to kill your kid. I don't know. I'm inclined to believe that they really, if they're the type of people who just stream everything all the time, then privacy has no meaning to them. So why wouldn't they stream getting the results of the baby's genetics?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the response is probably so bad. They're like, ugh, what should we do? How do we damage control? Let's just say we made it up.
To me, the worst part is like you saw in that clip, like it wasn't even a consideration. It was immediate. It was like someone told them their child died, basically. It's like,
Yeah.
you're not even going to consider,
They
like, it's
equate the results with, well, that's it.
yeah. That's where it's like, okay, now I'm having a hard time, like, not being judgmental a little bit, because it's like, what do you mean you're just gonna? Oh, guess it's over then. You're not even gonna think about it. Like, I don't know. A lot.
It sounded like they already decided this. Like,
Yeah,
they
that's true.
maybe had an initial test, and like, well, if it's confirmed, then we're not going to keep it. Sounds like they already made that decision before getting the results.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's okay to judge this, you know? Like,
Judge
you know,
away.
it's okay to judge a little. Murder is wrong. It is.
It is, especially there. I just read something pretty recently about somebody who ended their pregnancy because the baby was tested positive for having spina bifida, which is what Lila Hart has, who is one of my best friends and is like an absolute joy. Like, one of the people that I've ever met that is the most full of life, that is the most full of just absolute sunshine and makes my day better every time I talk to her, is so talented, is a touring now nationally headlining stand-up comics, been like just incredible. And they said she'd never walk, and she's one of the few people with spina bifida that doesn't need a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And just, I'm happy to know her. And it's like, when I hear people like, yeah, this is why we ended the pregnancy, because they were going to have spina bifida. It's like, oh man, like,
yeah.
It is
Well, and when you know somebody like that, you think, you know, wouldn't it be a shame if she didn't exist, if you didn't have the pleasure of knowing her?
Mhm.
And think how many others could be out there like that. There could be more, you know, wonderful people in the world if they'd been given a chance.
Yeah.
And so many people come up to her and said that you've inspired me, and like, or I have I know somebody with it, or I just had a baby with spina bifida. Like, she gets so many people coming up to her like in tears that they've inspired her, or you know, they're encouraged by her.
Yeah. It's one of those things where like you step outside and you go, okay, I can see where people are scared, because it is a literal 50-50 shot depending on what it is. Like, even in the family that my fiance, we have one on the autism spectrum that will never function on his own ever. And so those parents, and he is a twin. So one twin, totally functional. She's got her quirks, right? But nope, never. I ain't gonna happen. Total thing. He will be in care. They have to put him in his will. Blah, blah. They're the twin, and she's fine. Just little quirky things that you're like, maybe. And then you have on the other side a half brother that started out that way and is now completely, probably could run the world fine. And that's the dice that you roll. And I can see, just, we're human, we're scared, and I can see where the concern is. I can see where the fear is. It's a normal response. Anybody judging that response, not to take the life, but the fear of it, that's a normal thing. It's scary. It's something we don't understand. We don't know why it happens. Is it because the parents are older? Is it because of the smoking? Is it the drinking? Is it the soy milk? Is who God only knows, literally, right? And so is it all the vaccines, blah, blah, blah. And it's all of these things. And so the fear of it, I can see, I empathize, and so I've seen all of the spectrum. I live with it. It's a family that there's parts of it that I'm marrying into. And they're both great kids. Love them all. I have nothing against any of them. But you can see the opposite spectrum of it. And so I can see where people get scared. And I understand that fear because it's not barely understood in science, right? It's where doctors, therapists barely understand what's going on. They even can't get a grasp on it, and you want me to as a parent? Oh, okay. So I can empathize from a third party looking out. I can see where you get scared because it is a responsibility. The whole point, kids, you raise them well, they function, they have their own babies, they go off, they do their thing, goodbye, bye, and you have generations. The ideal is I have kids, they grow up to be cool, functioning members of society, they have kids, and one day we all say goodbye to each other, heavenly or otherwise, whatever. And that's how the cycle goes. And sometimes that's not always the way. So I can see where you're committing 18 years in general. That's what baby at a minimum is in general. And then on top of that, there's this 50-50 shot because of whatever reason that it may be longer. I understand the fear. I don't understand the taking of the life because of the fear. That's not something.
There's no
You know what I
promises.
yeah.
Like you could have a completely healthy child, and then anything could happen at any point.
Yes,
and you have to be on life support. You could get into an accident. You could have a
cancer.
injury.
They could be Ted Bundy.
And does that mean at that point, like you had a healthy baby, but now something life altering has happened? Well, now you're gonna be dependent on machines for the rest of your life. Now you'll never be independent. So can you at that point say, you know what, let's just terminate, because we want to have a functioning baby that thrives through adulthood and can have their own baby.
No, I agree.
That's fucked up.
Right. I signed up for, can I get the packet, a different, right. Like that's not how it works. It's true.
You don't know because honestly, you could raise them great. I mean, and I bring this example up all the time. It's such a morbid example, but Ted Bundy had a great childhood.
Yeah.
Relatively speaking, as far as serial killers go, if you do the research, great childhood. He had a mom that loved him. Granted, he thought that they were brother and sister. Fine, but grandparents took care of them. He had a normal childhood. He was raised with discipline. He was raised in a normal family. They explained to him why, because society was blah, blah, whatever. And he still went on to murder, at a minimum, 40 women. And that's the ones we know about. And he's claimed more, whether that's true or not. Now he's gone, of course. So you never know 50-50 in general. So people are just on this bias because it's scary, which again, sure. Absolutely. If you were to be introduced in life and be like, hey, there's a 50-50 shot that you're going to have a terrible, awful disease, that you're going to suffer and lose all of your skin. If you were to come, you would be like, I don't know. So like, I get that part of it. But at the same time, like life is 50-50 in general. We could die at 10, we could die at 25, we could die at 30, we could die at 100. We could do stupid things that end up like you cannot predict anything. And so to take that into your hands, that's where God comes in for those that do believe. That's where he comes in. You take that into your hands and you go, okay, I was granted this for some weird reason. I may not like it. I may be stressed about it. It may break my heart, but we got to get through this for whatever reason and go through it. And that's where that faith comes in, because you never know. In general, you never know. People could be the greatest people you ever know, and then one day they flip a switch and you're like, wow, are there horns? Is that horns? I don't know. And you don't know, and that's just life. So it's just unfortunately with technology that 50-50 goes from 50-50 to 75.
I think I think it comes into your arrogance and selfishness, because when you get pregnant and give birth, it's like that's you signing on for whatever hand that God has dealt you. And again, you could have a perfectly healthy kid, but then because of your own fucked up mentality, you end up transing your kid because you're a woke leftist who hates men, and then your kid ends up like a trans school shooter. And guess what? So now you had this because of your own bias, like you turned a perfectly healthy baby into someone who's going to be a big negative on society. Just like you could have a terrible diagnosis for a kid, but then through science, medical improvements, and then your own attitude, you have a kid who turns out to be Lila Hart, just one example, or anyone who makes the world better. So I think it's very
Elon.
arrogant, selfish.
Forget
Elon Musk, just a little autistic.
Yeah, I was gonna say
No
people
kidding.
forget whether you like him or not. I'm on the non-like for the most part, but you or Stephen Hawking even.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like 100 years ago, 200 years ago, Stephen Hawking would have been like,
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, hello. And Elon, what is this? Asperger's, right? He is a high
Well,
functioning.
Stephen Hawking was like a healthy, regular dude, and then just had like
It wasn't,
whatever
but-
happened to him quickly. I think like it just really ramped up when in his 20s or something.
which is
I
dumb.
asked-
So it's like do you take that as a burden? Do you take that as a few thousand, 100, whatever many years ago, whether you agree with it or not, it may be there. I don't know. I wasn't there, but
Clint, thank you for the $4.99. Lila is the best. I love her, and I wish I could wear her. Like, wait, what? I love her. And wish I could wear her like some.
Oh my
bling
gosh.
at a Flava Flav clock.
have you ever seen the
Wear her
Flavor
around
Flav
your neck?
clock that he wears around his neck? It's like this big. It's huge.
Oh my gosh, what a compliment. Thank you, Clint. So of course I asked Grok if Grok thinks that Jesse Ridgway is lying about the pregnancy.
Ooh.
Now take it just with a grain of salt. Grok is just basing this off of, what people have told her
Grok.
on the internet. Grok is a she in my mind. No, I don't think Jesse Ridgway, Mick Juggernuggets, lied about the pregnancy. He and his wife actually publicly announced it in March of 26 with a YouTube video, shared sonogram images, and later posted their emotional reaction to the prenatal screening showing a high risk, around 95%, of trisomy 21 Down syndrome. They followed up 95%. That's pretty high. They followed up with an amniocentesis, which is the big needle that goes in, and they test like the fluid, amniotic fluid, that confirmed it. And on June 3rd, 2026, they announced the termination in Instagram stories and other posts describing it as a difficult decision after consulting doctors and family. Ashley reportedly underwent the procedure. Why the skepticism exists? Ridgway has a long history of highly scripted, dramatic psycho series content where he blurred lines between reality and acting, like fake family conflicts that led to 911 calls from viewers. Some people online are speculating this could be another storyline or content stunt, especially given the timing and intense backlash. However, there's no solid evidence it's fabricated. Multiple credible outlets, Page 6, People, TMZ, NYT, reported it based on their direct statements and videos. They documented the pregnancy journey openly over months, not as a one-off prank. He's received real death threats and heavy criticism over it, which aligns with a genuine announcement rather than controlled fiction. Past pranks like old fake pregnancy videos don't automatically make this one fake. Content creators can have real life events, even if they're blurred reality before. The couple seems to have shared it transparently, for better or worse, which sparked a debate on abortion, Down syndrome, and parental readiness. It is a deeply personal and tragic situation either way. People have strong opinions on both sides. Some see it as a responsible choice given the health stats he cited, others as deeply wrong. But on the did he lie part, everything points to it being real. Now let's ask Grok. Let's see if Grok has a moral conscience.
Yeah, I was curious.
They did.
I usually use Claude, so I don't go on Grok.
Claude?
Yeah.
I heard Claude is very good for like writing code.
Yeah, my husband uses it like crazy.
Claude.
No single right or wrong answer exists here. Oh, come on. AI.
Take a side.
Come on.
Take a side.
In my opinion, and I'm anti-AI, I don't think AI should ever take a side. The minute it starts taking a side, maybe
AI took a side on my bullshit that happened
the minute AI starts taking a side, especially on stuff like that's that's how we get iRobot. I'm just throwing that out there. The robots in iRobot with Will Smith took a side. It did not end well. So stay neutral for the love of God, I beg you. As a robot,
no
please.
single right or wrong answer exists here. It's profoundly divisive. Medical reality is 50% have heart defects, higher hearing and vision issues. That's bullshit. I'm nearsighted as fuck. I have like a negative 8.5. I'm blind as fuck without contacts, so I'm gonna disregard
too.
that right there. Hearing, also disregarding that. You can get a hearing aid. Thyroid problems, that you can fix that. Alzheimer's later in life, that could be anybody.
Who doesn't get Alzheimer's?
Average IQ, again, you could be Somalian and have an incredibly low IQ. With
Yeah, I live with a
that.
bunch of Down syndrome people.
Lifelong support, again.
Yeah, a little baby died.
Autistic people need lifelong support. Disregard. Life expectancy, again, that's like disregard.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, like no one's saying that it's gonna be easy. Like I completely understand.
Right.
I just hate that the reaction though is immediately like, oh,
Sure.
that's it then. It's like,
Yeah.
could you at least
Here's-
weigh the pros and cons? Like
The other example I will do as a reflection on this one, and it's not Downs, but there is a influencer called Estee Williams, and she went viral. Oh God, maybe 2 years ago, because she kind of dresses like Marilyn Monroe, and she's got like this cute, and she's a housewife, and she made her husband meals and whatever, and she was interviewed. The one with the short curly hair, Estee Williams. So they had a baby. 2 days after that baby was born, she was diagnosed with VSD, which is a hole in the wall. I had to look this up because I couldn't remember the exact definition, but it's a hole in the wall that separates the lower chambers of the heart.
Yeah.
And 8 months later, unfortunately, baby Estelle has passed. But they fought for 8 months to keep her alive and get a transplant and blood. So like there's the two, there is one or the other. There's no middle ground here. And you could tell by the baby's face, like, this is going to come across me, but you can tell by the baby's face, like she didn't quite, there's something that didn't develop right, which reflects in the face. And this is always the case, especially as a baby. Reflects in the face, reflects in the whatever, reflects in the doctors will tell you 100%. You can tell she's so freaking precious, and they fought for her. They did what they could. She's been in the NICU this entire time. And unfortunately she passed a few days ago. So prayers to Estee and her husband. But my point is that they chose to fight for their child regardless of the outcome, which is also a risk on this other couple's side with Downs, like that. There is a chance, I don't know how high the chance is, but there is a chance that the baby could not have even been born alive at all. So you have to take that risk. Like that's the risk. So, you're right. So that's the risk. And they chose to make that decision for them. Whereas this couple chose to let God handle it. The baby was born, and unfortunately, it didn't work out. And it's very heartbreaking and awful. That's the two spectrums there. I have yet to see an in between. Personally, there's either nope, we're not going to fight for this. We're too either scared or selfish, but pick a reason, doesn't matter. And so we're just going to terminate. And this couple over here is like, nope, we're going to fight all the way through. May or may not work out. 50-50 shot. There's very little in between, and it's devastating all around. And this is where technology is like, is this good? Is this bad? I don't know. So, but prayers to Estee Williams and her.
Well, at least they, we got to have her as long as they did.
Yeah.
We got to know her at least a little bit and all of that. And because of modern technology, like they were afforded that opportunity at least, But,
right. I'm sure the couple that had the baby are happy with the time they had with her, are grateful for that, and probably don't wish that they just ended it.
I'm sure they cherish it. Yeah.
Almost like the saying, like it was better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
That's where that saying comes from. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know about babies specifically, but yeah.
What's up, Cracker? What's up, Cracker? Thank you for the 199. Natalie, it's nice to have a real Reddit. Okay. Wow. Shots fired.
We were both born redheads. I feel certain.
Enjoy your band. What's up, Cracker? Enjoy your band.
Wow.
August Wire 29. This is a prime example of why abortion is evil. It prioritizes self over
Mhm.
all else. God will have the final say, and His judgment will not be pretty. I
Yep.
agree.
The thing is like you can justify and like as a third party, I can see where people are but at the end of the day, even where you step out of it and you go, okay, yeah, you may or may not be a burden on society, blah, blah, blah. What are you gonna do at the blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. I can see where they're coming. That at the end of the day, that's a selfless decision based from the parent. Whether you agree with it or not, whether you can take yourself out of it and go, okay, I can kind of see where they're coming from. The couple choosing that is selfish at the end of the day. And so it's a very selfish decision. And it's a lack of trust in a higher power, which
Mhm.
is very common nowadays. Pick a higher power. I don't care which one. But pick a higher power. It's a
right
very
one. Pick the
right
only
one.
correct
But,
answer.
but yeah, it's a very it's a very lack in trust in anything other than self, which is unfortunately what the majority of humans we are forced into nowadays is to rely on ourselves and ourselves
Yeah.
only. We can't trust the government, we can't
True.
trust each other, we can't trust, you know what I mean? So it's like it's a
Mhm.
vicious cycle that is of the devil and is of that's a whole nother argument that's neither here nor there at this point in time on SimpCast. But yeah, it's a very selfish decision either way, whether you have the ability to kind of see things from a third party perspective or not. It is a selfish decision. So it's a life.
And wouldn't it? I'm thinking like if the couple disagreed on what to do with the baby, like ultimately, if you're the mom and you in your heart of hearts like wanted to keep the baby, like you know what I mean? If it means breaking up with this person,
Yeah.
I think that's what you would do. So
Yeah.
ultimately, she had to be down with it.
Well, the thing is too is like if he was and she wasn't, I don't know about vice versa. Maybe there's something in the chat or somebody who's more versed than I am. But if she was and she wanted to have the baby, this happens with quote unquote normal babies as well. But babies in general, the woman decides to have the baby and the man pays for it.
Yeah.
So that's also a thing. So yeah, she had to be on board one way or then another.
Or, gosh, I mean, imagine she was not on board, but she was convinced or manipulated to a degree.
Right. That's my point. Yeah, is that there is a
So
real
heartbreaking.
So either way, it's devastating, it's evil, and it's awful, and it's very
What if that were the case? You hear her talking about like, I was excited, I bought boy clothes, I was ready. Like
it could be. We'll never know unless she comes out and says it. We'll never know.
I think she would eventually. Like, I think if this is a person who was cajoled into this decision, I think this is something that you'll never get over it. You'll never be at peace with it.
Guilt.
The
I
guilt.
can't imagine the guilt you'd feel.
Yeah.
It'll be horrible, but interesting to see if in a couple of years she comes out and goes like, yeah, I wasn't cool with the situation.
Like I was for.
Yeah.
And maybe that's something that serves a greater just horrible all the way around. Viking, thanks for the $2. Make urban abortion great. What disgusting. What do you even mean by that, Viking? You're
I don't know what that
disgusting in your band.
I'm gonna look it up.
It's so funny the SAT hot words that I still remember to this day.
Cajoled.
Like cajoled, ameliorate. That's probably it, just those two. What random SAT hot words do you guys remember?
I took the ACT because I'm in the Midwest.
Oh.
It's a little different.
Oh, we had the ACT in Vegas too. I never did take the SATs. But I don't think I had to.
This is really more of a science or chem word. Yes, a pipette. You use it to pipette liquid into another thing.
Okay, that's what I thought. Nice.
Yeah.
Still got it.
A graduated cylinder. There's a meniscus.
Meniscus.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one that I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue.
The nucleus makes up
perpendicular. I don't know, Aldo. I think that's just a regular word. It's something you could say in your day-to-day
Normal
life.
life.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at all the big words in the
And
chat.
ramekin is another regular word. If you've ever
That
worked
is
in a
a
restaurant, that's a
sauce
ramekin. Yeah, something you put a small
I
sauce
don't
in.
think it's spelled that way though, but we get it.
Ramekin.
Mitochondria.
The
Grundle.
mitochondria is the.
It's
I can't
ramekin.
remember.
Ramekin.
Yeah, ramekin.
Small bowl used for cooking and as a serving vessel. I'm just a serving vessel. You know, it's not my job to decide what lives or dies.
Right. Thank God it's not my job.
Yeah.
Aldo's from Chile. He's
Oh.
That's big.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. The mitochondria. We keep bringing up mitochondria.
Mitochondria.
Does anybody remember the Babysitters Club movie from the 90s? They had this song for Claudia. It was like the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And the brain is the center of the chain. Anybody? No, just me. All right, I'm old. That's fine.
Do you mean like from the books, the Babysitter's Club?
Yeah, the books they made they made a movie in the 90s. It's actually really good. Not the new one. The one in the
I didn't even know.
Yes, I love the books, but the girl that played Claudia, she has to ace like a science test. So they come up with this stupid rap that's in the club or the camp that they host for the summer. They get paid to babysit these kids for the summer, like at their Babysitters Club camp or whatever. And it's like the brain is the center of the chain. And it's like it's something about the mitochondria. I don't remember now, but it's been a while. If you haven't watched it, you guys should watch it on your channel.
Yeah, seriously, that's a good idea.
Speaking of rectums,
this
brings us to our next topic.
Oh God.
It is Pride Month.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
This went viral today. HelloFresh, a food delivery service subscription, put out an official statement for Pride Month. This was on their Instagram. We considered dropping off a HelloFresh box at a very famous house, painted white, but we didn't want to overwhelm anyone with a step 1 preheat oven. Okay, so that's a White House reference. This is another one. We know eating isn't always a top priority this month. Eating isn't a top priority.
I know what.
But for those of you who, so they're alluding to like, if you're gay, you're starving yourself the month of June. Okay. But for those of you who are prepping, we have an extensive lineup of high fiber recipes available. Happy Pride.
Gross.
Ugh.
How about a Pride Month discount? Bottoms up. Use code bottoms up for a Pride Month discount.
Crazy.
So
that's a real thing, by the way, for those of you.
Specific thing to, I mean, yes. There going to be people who don't have time to cook their own meals because they're too busy having anal sex.
No, that's not what they mean. That's not what they're talking about.
Yes, they're of course talking about anal prep for anal sex.
For those
Well,
of
I
you
think
who
it's for HIV. That's what I thought.
For those of you who don't know, and the only reason I know this is we have
you know this, Tugs?
A mutual friend. I won't name him, but I have a mutual friend of one of my besties. And I asked him drunk as a skunk years ago. I said, listen, I have questions because that hole is an out hole, not an in a hole. What the hell? And he specifically said, listen, there is preparation that goes with it, especially if you've never done it before. Most, can't believe I'm going to say this. There you cleanse, okay? So we're talking, this is what HelloFresh is referring to. High fiber, you cleanse the system. So you flush your poop out and you cleanse your colon. A lot of gay men will actually get colonoscopies to flush their system. And then you don't eat because, of course, that creates poop, right? So you have to yes, I'm dead. I'm not joking you. I'm dead serious.
I know that food creates poop.
It's you don't eat, and so you don't create the poo, so you don't have to go cleanse again. Quite a bit of men that have not done it before, especially if they're not normally a bottom, they're normally a top, they will be drunk and or high for the experience on purpose so that you relax And that's what's called prepping. That is what HelloFresh is referring to. Is
Sounds
prepping.
traumatic.
It's literally
Doesn't sound worth it. It doesn't sound for something that's going to be painful and again.
It's out hole, not an in hole. That's why you have to work harder for it. I will never understand, gay or straight. I don't understand the obsession. Anyway, but that's what HelloFresh is referring to when they say prepping. They're not talking about like, oh, we're getting skinny for summer. No. They're talking about the cutie patootie rainbow brigade, stretching their booty holes.
I thought it, you know how like a lot of like gay people take PrEP. It's for HIV and stuff. I think it's like to prevent it, right? Like to prevent getting HIV.
I think PrEP is like, some kind of.
That's what I thought you were saying. I'm like,
that
that's
I don't know.
Crazy thing to say. Insinuating like all gay people like HIV or something. I was like, what is going on here?
I'm just going off of what I asked this
Natalie, I know this
makes way more sense.
This might not be Natalie's favorite topic. Maybe not the topic she wanted to leave on, but Natalie has to go. Any final thoughts?
Are you kidding me? This is my favorite topic.
On this topic or any topic. Natalie, thoughts on how you prep yourself before you have a sexual activity?
Oh no.
Well, I will say that I work I daylight as a new patient coordinator for pain management, and I did talk to a lovely gentleman.
Daylight, is it? That's funny. I've never heard anybody say that. Instead of moonlight.
I talked to this very nice gentleman, bless his heart, but he was telling me of the ailments of his rectum. And he was how it had a lot of trauma. So I guess I learned from that a lot of men in that situation, like it does get painful and sometimes. And that's why he was seeking the pain management, was because of the rectum. About like 20 minutes in, he says, "And ma'am, I'm gay." I thought like I picked up on that.
He's like,
no, I feel jokes aside. It was like I felt for him, and I guess that makes sense. But I had never really put together that was a thing and a common. They do like have pain and it irritates and tears sometimes. Like
that's so horrible.
So, I mean,
that like part of being gay is like, well, sorry, you just have to sign up for damaging an important part of your body. Like that's
because it's an out hole, not an in hole. There's a reason. Listen, there's a reason when you get stopped at TSA or you're arrested, you get the X-rays. We've all seen the X-rays. We've heard the stories like people sticking things up their bum. You go to the hospital because you suck something up your butt, because it's a natural. X-ray Girl has explained this scientifically entirely too many times. Unless there is a big enough base at the bottom, everybody's rectum goes whoop, and that's why you get these stories of people like getting stuff stuck up their booty.
Mine does not go like that.
They can't get it out because it's an out hole, not an in hole. And my Carlo
doesn't go whoop. It goes,
my Carlo will back me up on this. I guarantee it. Anyway, I went straight to the source and asked our gay friend, and I was like, I have questions because that is not a hole that things are supposed to go into. And he was like, oh no, I know. And I was like, what do you mean you know? And he's like, oh, let me tell you the preparation. And that was the story I just told you.
Are you comparing a butthole to a dry sponge? It just is like,
yeah, literally. Yeah.
Not
That's
mine. Mine goes,
It wouldn't do that if you were to stick like a cucumber up there because it has no. Ask Ray Girl.
I despise salad as much as the next gal, but that's never put a cucumber up there.
No, don't do that. Because it doesn't have a base, guys. Find stuff that has a base. Ask X-Ray Girl.
I have enough in my life to worry about, other than like, if I put something in my butt, will it disappear forever? Will I have to go to
like majorly? Yes, it will.
Like, is this worth the potential embarrassment of having an entire hospital seeing what's in my ass?
It's not. She's an okay. For those of you who
Real.
don't know, X-ray girl is an X-ray tech, so she has seen.
She's seen a lot of.
She's
a lot
seen
of-
it
She has
all.
seen a lot of things up butts that should not be there. And
Wow.
yeah, is my point. But
People
so
are
she
playing too fast and loose with their buttholes. It's like it's
are. They're
right, that you have to be careful with your butthole, and the gay men are not careful with their
You
butthole.
only have one.
You
Which
only
is
get
why-
one.
which is why they have to prep. Anyway, sorry, Natalie. I'm so sorry.
I think
That
here's
was
the
like
thing.
I'm never coming on this show
Comes
again.
out doesn't mean you can be, you can treat it aggressively like that.
Well, you gotta be tender, right? It's true.
Yeah.
That's all.
You gotta take care of it.
You got to take care of it, Natalie. Hold on, Russell Hall says, thank you, Russell, for the 5. The high fiber meals are also good for trans mothers to help with the birthing. Oh my gosh. This birthing process. Gross. We're all grossed out. You're scaring Cherry. Mike for 2. Where is Mike Harlow? I know. We're talking about his subject matter. We're gonna keep talking about buttholes till he shows up. Russell Hall, thanks for the 5. What I don't understand is why Les Beans are always the ones who act like they've got something up their puper. Les Beans.
They don't. I know.
Oh,
It's the wrong
lesbians.
Oh.
Oh, 'cause they're stuck up. Okay, you're writing in code. Thank you, Russell. Lesbians. That's a whole nother show. When did lesbians should get their own month? Natalie, I'm not sure this is
Yeah.
that you wanted, but this is
Sorry, Natalie.
I know you have to
I
go.
never want to be around tugs ever.
But it's the outro I needed.
Oh no, wait, let's do a proper outro. Natalie, where can people find you and follow you?
Well, thanks so much for having me. You can find me. I have a little YouTube that I don't do much on. I might start back, I might not, but I might. You might have seen in the chat, but that's my personal little YouTube. And then I'm on a Force of Light Entertainment. You can find me there with my sisters. I just have one. I don't know why I made it plural, but you can find me with my sister on Force of Light. We do movie reactions, movie reviews. We're live every Monday at 6:30 EST. So come stop by, come say hello, check us out. And I hope you lovely ladies have a wonderful night. And chat, have a great night. Have a great week. God loves you. You're awesome.
Aww.
Bye,
Love
you guys.
Natalie. Yay! Wow. Whoops. Do that.
Don't do that.
This feels wrong.
Yeah, why?
Oh,
Why?
Sarah.
Oh. This feels like a speed date.
I don't like it.
No,
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Oh, good. The oranges are back. I was getting nervous that the oranges were going to leave my life forever. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, that's HelloFresh must have taken a look at their demographics and been like, well, it's mostly our customers are mostly people in big cities, so
yeah,
like let's appeal to the gays.
I can't believe in the year of 2026 we are still doing this.
One thing to do your obligatory like gay pride corporate logo change and do a discount code, that's one thing, but that like to put out a statement like we're going to reference like an anal sex prep regime in a post is that's a bit much.
It's a bit much.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit much for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what who is the base access. Hold on, I have a really interesting story. My husband's a huge baseball fan, so therefore I also must be one. And he was telling me that there's this baseball player. Wait a minute. He said that there's this player who signed on, and he's really, if anybody in the chat knows who I'm talking about, or Frank, if you're listening, let me know in the chat. There's I don't know if he's a pitcher, but he's on the Texas Rangers, and as part of his contract into signing with the team, I guess the team is forbidden from celebrating Pride Month as long as he's a player on the team.
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm like, what a cool, big D energy thing to do.
Right.
Like, how neat. Oh, now of course Grok doesn't know because Grok is a woman. Okay, chat. Chrissy, why would you bring up such a story without having all the details? Well, welcome to my show.
I'm not well versed in sports.
I know nothing except for hockey, and that's going on right now. So
Organizational decision just tied to ownership. No, well, I heard it was one player. I'm going to keep looking. Viking says, "Oh, Jacob deGrom. That sounds like the ticket. Let's look it up. Was it Jacob deGrom? Boop-a-doop, beep, 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 doot, 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 doot. Oh, this is a social media rumor / meme about a contract clause preventing Pride nights. Stop. The Texas Rangers have been the only MLB team not hosting an official Pride night for over 20 years. This long predates DeGrom. DeGrom signed with the Rangers in December of 22. The team's no pride policy was already firmly in place for decades under ownership, linked to figures like Ray Davis. No mainstream reports, contract details, or team statements mention any pride-related clause in DeGrom's deal. It's fan speculation, joking that spread on X and Facebook.
Wow. Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, I wanted to give this guy props. The Rangers' consistent stance is an organizational decision focused on broad, everyone welcome messaging, community partnerships, including some gay groups like Gay Softball World Series and alternatives like Faith and Family Night. DeGrom has not been publicly linked to pushing this policy. Publicly linked? What about privately? The rumor likely stems from DeGrom being a high-profile Christian player. Well, I would like to believe that that's what's happening.
In my head, that's what happened.
I'm going to tell Grok what's what. A couple baseball players say they didn't like Pride, like Blake Trinan on the Dodgers and Clayton Kershaw. Yes, I've heard that about them. I've also heard that like sometimes they'll make players wear like whatever the Pride version is of their regular hat, and every once in a while you get a guy who won't wear it, which I give props for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because I assume most baseball players, like most professional athletes, are more so right-leaning. They just can't be outspoken about it.
Yeah. And if
Not
anything,
like
I feel like they're not like particularly like excited about gay anything, you know.
They're not activists. They're very much athletes. They're completely focused on their physical
bros.
lives.
You know, they're not into all that. It doesn't even make sense, honestly, that we make all these athletes like co-sign all that stuff. It's like it just doesn't even make sense.
It's it's because some like LeBron, like some athletes were very activist focused.
Yeah.
So like this expectation, like on like other kinds of celebrities, that they're going to be very outspoken, and most of them probably just prefer not to be. They just want to do their jobs and play their game. Viking, thanks for the $5. Okay, I went overboard on the edgy, the edginess. My apologies. No, it's okay, Viking. We love you. You can say whatever you want here. It's okay. Oh my gosh. Well, this is completely unrelated, but I guess this is sort of related because this is on a baseball field. So, it is relevant. A mom is going viral for wearing a revealing top while out with her husband and 2 adult sons. Many call it inappropriate family attire. Others let her say wear what she wants.
Oh my, it got crazier. I was not ready.
Oh my God. Yeah, I just
You know what the
come
most
on.
inappropriate thing about this entire video was her grabbing her son like that. What was that?
She's grabbing her son like that, not her husband like that.
What is that right there? What is that? No.
Do you like your son more than your husband? Maybe.
Also,
Possible.
wearing a bodysuit, her belly looks weird.
I know what it looks like AI or something.
Yeah, something's off.
Is it
there.
AI?
Look
It
at
might
her
be-
stomach.
Something is weird. Her
I don't see
belly's
a belly
off.
button.
Does she not have a belly button?
No, and she also
hidden.
like if you look at the side of her, like
Yeah.
right here, it's folded like laundry.
Yeah, it looks like not like
Ah,
skin.
she
Watch,
maybe doesn't
right?
have
When
a
she picks
belly
her leg
button.
up, right there, you can see the
There.
fold. What is that? Bodysuit? Maybe?
Oh, in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe a bodysuit.
Could
I
that
don't
be
know.
the
Something's
skin?
off. There's a lot wrong with this entire video.
Uh,
I can't figure it out.
Could it be a body? Even though, I mean, those could be her real boobs.
Yeah, but she might be wearing like something to help
That
her
is a
belly. I don't know.
decided crease. I mean, if that could that just be
Something's
some
off.
back fat?
Something's off. I don't know what
No,
it
because
is.
there's a crease
Where's her
there.
belly button?
That's what
She
I
has
want
no
to
belly
know.
button. Which, listen, some people are born without one. It's rare, but it does happen. But like with the crease, and you can see the crease. Like, look at the line right there in her belly. It looks like she cut
Yeah.
herself almost. Something's weird. I don't know about that.
And it's like a different color than
Okay,
her
yeah.
chest.
Nina's saying Spanx, Alonzo's saying lizard
be.
people. These are
Could
two
be
very
that.
different answers for what's going on here.
That is men versus women, right there.
Right.
Yes, this is
Women
the
are like
male
the snakes.
answer.
Men are like lizards. There is a dichotomy. Women
Her
are
fingers
Mars.
with white outlines around them. Stop.
That's crazy.
No, that's just a shadow.
No. She looks like a mix between Tugs and Stephanie from Full House. You know what? I will take that as a
Oh my
compliment.
gosh.
I really will. I really will. You know what? AI or not? Thank you. You think I'm
You think I'm
skinny?
My mom had boobs like this. I would be like, God bless. Clearly, this is like your mommy makeover.
I would die for boobs like that, honestly. I'm sure my fiance would too.
It's weird because her sons are there. Like,
Yeah.
making it weird. I don't know.
It was cute until she grabbed the dark-haired son the way she did. We're going to assume this is real. Okay. I don't know. The belly is debatable, but we'll pretend for a second. That's weird. The way she grabs him. That's
Yeah.
weird. It's weird.
I would be embarrassed if this
I
was
would
my mom.
too. You could even have half as much cleavage and still have a decent cleavage.
That's a weird way to grab your son. I don't know. I think I have a few photos of me in high school grabbing my guy friends like that, but no.
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
have a son, but I don't know that I would.
Yeah, it looks like you're pulling your son into your what is going on there?
Weird. That's weird. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Somebody tell me if this is AI for sure. So
I know. I'm dying to know.
Mia, Dad's happy sons, and Mia's in the chat right now. Dad's happy sons are happy that Dad's happy. Sons are well adjusted because Mom and Dad are happy. Successful nuclear family. May all moms be this hot and happy. All dads be full of longevity and loyalty, and all kids know the love of parents. Okay, yes. However, your nipples are about to be out.
I don't even care about the boobage. I care the way she's grabbing the oldest supposed son. Also, another really important question is they don't look anything alike.
No.
And he's got bright, what is that, red hair?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Ginger.
And super dark. So, like, the red-haired kid is obviously the old man's kid. You could
There
tell
could
in
be
the
some
nose.
lurking ginger genetics.
Two different dads here. I'm calling it now. The redhead is the son of the old guy. You could tell in the nose.
Okay.
And if this is real, again, the belly situation is weirding me out. No, I don't like it. I don't like the belly situation. I don't like that either. What is that? I don't know.
I don't like that either.
Look at his hand. He doesn't know what to do with it.
Oh
In the
yeah.
pocket.
Like, What if this is a stepmom? What if this is a stepmom? Does that
Oh,
change?
maybe. Okay. Either way, I don't know that that's the dad of the dark-haired kid. I could be wrong. I'm just going by nose.
What if neither of these two are her kids?
Oh, that would be crazy. Oh, and she just like is a stepmom. Good. I mean, good for her. But I have questions about your belly button, and I would like them answered.
Yeah.
Oh, Peabody says it's a sugar baby situation. Oh, that would make a lot of sense.
Oh God.
Actually, that would make a lot of sense if she's around their age. That explains the pose.
Because she looks kind of young to me.
That makes much more sense. Okay, thank you.
Oh, look at this response. To the fellow men in the comments who say they would never let their wife, girlfriend dress like that. Congrats. You just outed yourselves as future domestic abusers.
Okay.
Policing what your romantic partner wears is called coercive control, and 99% of the time it progresses to actual abuse. Look at those survivor stories. It never starts off with punches and shoves. It almost always starts with being told not to wear something in public. Me, I wouldn't care what she wears because I would have the mindset other people may look, but I'm the one she comes home to. Okay, let me say that what he's saying is true, because as someone who did date somebody who tried to control what I wore, how I did my hair, how much makeup I wore or didn't wear, how much I drank or didn't drink. Yes, there is truth to that. But I think
I feel like he's just rage baiting though. With this comment.
On that, like, yeah. Just because you say, "Hey, could you not wear you have gigantic implants? Could you not wear a crop top and cleavage?" Like, I was always told a lady should choose one or the other. You know, you got to go show belly or boobs. Not to do both is absurd.
It's a lot. Like,
yeah,
it's just a lot.
I say pick one. But again, I think you're well within your right as a boyfriend. Certainly you're within your right as a husband to say, like, I'd rather you not wear this because that makes me feel disrespected or something like that. Yeah.
I think that's so different. I do. Like, of course I understand what the commenter is getting at, but you know, this is
a man without a wife. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a leftist. He's a leftist. There we go.
Sensible and at times frustrated leftist.
Because he doesn't have a woman with huge boobs by his side.
Honestly,
let's be honest, guys. Wouldn't every boy spy on his mom in the shower if she looked like that? I hope not.
Stacy's mom. I would hope they would not do that with their mother. Their stepmother is 50.
Stepmother's another thing.
Yeah. Still
remember
inappropriate,
this
but
girl?
also not blood related.
Remember this girl? This is a woman who would like famously, gosh, what was her name? Famously run out into the middle of games and then just try to like hug every baseball player she could.
What?
Yes, it was like really, she was like an adorable kind of like baseball heckler. Like she'd just show up and she'd run around and like hug everybody with her huge boobs.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck was her name? Yeah, she would run on the field and kiss the players. What the frick was her name? Let's see. Morgana, the kissing bandit.
This is a real person. Yes! Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is iconic, Tugs. I have to find. Must.
I don't know why, but I thought that was a character from what's the Tom Hanks baseball movie?
I don't know.
What is the Tom Hanks baseball movie that came out in the 80s?
Oh my gosh. This chick.
A League of Their Own. I thought that was a picture of a character.
Look like A League of Their Own.
From A League of Their Own. I don't know why I thought that. Thank you, Carrie. You got it. Thank you. And Erica, thank you.
How old is this? I mean, this footage is from 1988. Morgana the Kissing Bandit. Censor Session, Cal Ripken Jr. It's like, how does this woman? Someone's got to like look the other way and let her on the field.
For sure.
Bandit. It looks like Morgana has made her way onto the field. How can you tell? She's not after Jose, is she? She's got to be looking for Cal.
You think this woman would wear a sports bra? This is what she? No, she don't.
She's neither does Dolly Parton.
Oh my gosh, that's really respectable. If I were her, I would go boobs first into a guy and then be like, then I'd be, this is what I'm doing, right?
This is the dichotomy, not the dichotomy, the hypocrisy between men and women. Because
sure.
if that was a dude,
Oh.
he would have been tackled by security way back there.
This is just like, oh, this is this cute woman that like she's
Big
not like
boobs.
it's just a little kid. Oh this could be me in another life.
Now she's headed for the TV truck.
Oh my god. This is so funny. You're like, yeah, get her off this. She's like, okay, I'm going. Oh, did you see the look that the cop, the police
He's
officer
like
made?
smiling.
I bagged it. How does anybody focus on the game after that?
How do you face the league's second best ERA, Buzz, after that?
Your
How
boner.
old was she when she was doing this?
That's a good question.
She was born in 1947, so that was what, 1980?
So how old is she there? 30s?
It says born July 4th, 1947. We love a good Americana, baby. American entertainer who became known as Morgana the Kissing Bandit in baseball from 1969 through 1999.
Wow.
Isn't that
She was
great?
also billed as Morgana the Wild One when appearing as a dancer in the 80s. Okay, all right.
Here we go again.
Up, here we go.
We've had an interference on the.
With her parents.
She is.
That's Morgana, who has kissed George.
This is some shit my mom would do.
That's Morgana. That's
My
just
mom
Dolly
have
Parton, y'all.
totally
Don't
done
worry about it.
She was in her 40s doing this. I love that.
Howard, a number of others.
And you know
Okay,
what?
wait.
She's got the biggest knockers on the planet, and she's
Seriously.
not doing crazy cleavage and a crop top.
She doesn't need to.
I have
Sissy.
background. Her on-field
Sure.
career began in August of 1969 when dared by a friend. We ladies do stupid shit when we're dared by our friends. Rushed onto Crosley Field in Cincinnati and kissed the Reds player Pete Rose. Rose reacted with vulgar language, but the following night he tracked her down and apologized with an offering of flowers. So he probably called her a stupid bleepity bleepity bleep. And then it was like, I'm so sorry. That's hilarious. So she started this in 1969 and she was born in 1947. So late 20s. Look, you know what?
Is
She's
this
the baseball
her?
version of Dolly Parton, and I love her.
She's like the perfect figure.
This is her maiden voyage here.
1969, a woman ran onto Crosley Field and chased Red Star Pete Rose, wrapped her arms around him, and planted a kiss on his cheek. She did it on a dare by a friend who bet her $5 to do it. And on that
$5.
very day, the legend of the kissing
She
bandit,
did it in multiple sports.
Morgana, was born.
She's iconic.
You know what? I love this woman.
At first, she wanted to become a
Oh my god.
Not like she's like just going out there for a quick one and leaving.
best. It's because nobody wanted to give me the time of day. At first, she wanted to become a nun, but she ended up running away.
Well, I could become a nun, so now I'm just gonna run onto baseball fields kissing professional athletes.
Away from the boarding school when she was just 13 years old. She hitchhiked with a friend to Baltimore, where she found great difficulty being able to get a job due to being too young to get a work permit, despite begging shop owners for one. Eventually, she found a club to stay.
See, this is why we have to support child labor, else we're just causing more people to run on the field and kissing players.
For over 2 years until she was 15. From there, she had slept in doorways and ate out of trash cans for about a month and a half until she
Where were her parents?
She could apply for a work permit. After finally getting her work permit, she answered an ad to be a cigarette girl or a camera girl, but she had to be 18 in order to apply. Morgana was only 17, so she lied and said she was 18 and that she would send them a birth certificate, but she never did. In any case, she was hired and she finally had found herself a job. Shortly after, she was
These are real boobs.
at Crosley Field. She
I
recalls
think
being with
so.
a few friends who
They
paid her
look-
$5 to run onto the field.
I'm sorry, how can your father abandon you in life when you have boobs that big? That is, come on
Different
now.
times.
Then kiss Pete Rose
You
on the
guys,
cheek.
I regret to
Morgana
inform
said
you, Morgana, I'm pretty sure is.
that it felt like all the Reds players were looking at her and her friends except for Pete, which is why they chose him. She said she remembered he was doing commercials for Ballpark Frank, so she ran up to him and said, "Pete Rose, I buy your hot dogs." And he turned to me and I remember exactly what he said, "You crazy blanking broad." But he
Wow.
I was close.
He used a big word. "Are you out of your blanking mind?" And then I gave him a kiss on the cheek and I ran off, and that was about it for that romantic moment.
cute.
Evidently, Pete Rose was pretty pissed after this happened and started swearing at her. In an interview, he said, "I could just feel someone running after me, but before I could
Yeah, but it's a chick. I just feel like, I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Now it's like you don't know. Anybody could be crazy. Anybody could.
Nowadays, yeah. But
Back
also,
then it was different though.
I am wrong. 1947. According to Google, she is still alive. So if you are into the older ladies,
I must interview this woman. I must find her.
gotta hunt her down. You have to.
I must spare no expense flying her out to the studio.
She would be 79.
That would be like an iconic episode.
Wow.
even see who it was, these arms were wrapped around me. I was ready to swing at them when I realized it's this beautiful young girl that keeps chasing me. She follows me all the way to the center field wall, and I look at her and said, "Young lady, you're going to get in trouble for being on the field." She looked at me and said, "I sure in hell hope so." So she put her arms around me and planted a kiss right on my cheek. Both Morgana and Pete's stories were a little bit different from each other.
Oh, so Pete is downplaying and Morgana. But why would Morgana lie? What would she possibly have to gain from exaggerating? Like, she did it on a bet. So what would she have to gain from being like, "Oh yeah,
I 100% believe that
he's
he's
lying.
lying.
Yeah, I think he was like very focused on the game.
Yeah.
What the F are you doing here? Like, you're taking it by surprise. You're not like, "Young lady, you could get in trouble for that." No. Why would he lie about it? Because he doesn't want to be seen as, like, now in hindsight, she's just like this
innocent,
sweet.
Yeah.
Like, she's a
In
cartoon.
hindsight, but at the time, you're like, what is a woman doing on this field?
Right.
Like, two, what? Get out of my space, bro. Like, yeah, no, he.
Now it's like,
100%.
so obvious that she was harmless, like hindsight
Right.
is 2020, but at the time he's probably like, "What the fuck?" I think he's lying to make it sound like, "Oh, of course I was chill. I didn't think she was a threat."
I think she's probably she might be exaggerating a smidgen, but no, he's lying.
But ultimately, he felt pretty bad for cursing her out, and he tracked her down.
There you go.
That very night to the strip club that she worked at as an exotic dancer. He said that he apologized for reacting the way that he did, and he gave her a bouquet of roses. Morgana,
No, which that adds up to the Google story I just read. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm no stripper, but I feel like they would prefer money over flowers. But then
Yeah, true.
Then he would be tipping a stripper. So
in an interview also recalled kissing Pete Rose's son, Pete Rose
What?
Jr., at a minor league game,
What?
telling him, "Tell your daddy hi, and I'll try to hang in there
he ran after the son.
and not get wrinkled before there's a Pete Rose III." From then on, the legend of the kissing bandit was born. She would not only appear at MLB games, but at NBA games,
Oh my
NFL
gosh.
games, NHL games, and even NASCAR races.
It's like, then she stopped going to NBA games because she realized they wouldn't let her go.
Everybody loved the idea of the kissing bandit. Even players were in on it early on. One example was when Morgana chased after the
Yeah.
Dodgers' Wes Parker during a game in 1970. Parker reportedly became very shy and ran away from her
She's barefoot. That takes balls.
Yeah.
Very 70s.
towards center field, but before he could even leave the infield dirt, Houston Astros third baseman Doug Grader helped Morgana chase Parker and held him down while she kissed him on the cheek.
Wow.
Yeah, like if the sexes were reversed, like you could never. Like a couple of guys held down this woman.
Right.
Oh my goodness. That's kind of funny.
Everyone, I mean everyone, was having fun with the kissing bandit persona. Even the cops who were actively arresting her were enjoying apprehending her from the field. By the mid-1980s, she was already famous, becoming a
Wow.
household name nationwide. She wasn't just known on the
It's
field,
just
but
that tongue kissing them. It's just a little like,
No, it's a
sweet on
peck.
the cheek.
On the cheek.
off the field as well.
She looks ridiculous running around.
During the 1980s, she
I
appeared
think that's
3
the
times
point,
in
though,
Playboy
isn't it?
magazine in
Yeah.
1983, 85, and 89.
So smart. And then her career
It's
exploded.
Dolly Parton.
Yeah. See, she's on baseball
Anna
cards.
kissing Bandit Peanuts, who reportedly doubled their sales because of her. Additionally, she has a
She is literally like a mascot without a mascot.
Yeah.
She probably never charges anything either. They just had to get her off the field. Of course, because it's hysterical. What are you gonna charge this woman? That's silly.
It's entertainment.
Lila.
Aww.
Oh, I miss you, Lila. Zato, what's up, Zato? Thanks for the $2. Next, look up Jungle Pam from the NHRA if you can.
I got it. I'll tell you if you can.
Jungle Pam, driving me mad.
Okay, a cursory, just Google image search. I've seen this chick. You can Google her. She should be fine.
Jungle Pam?
Pretty. Yeah, Jungle Pam,
NHRA.
NHRA. A brunette. Thank you very much.
Jungle Jim. No, that's not it. Jungle Pam.
Jungle Pam. Okay, Pam, calm
What's
down.
your
Put those
deal?
away. Put them away, Pam. All right, it's fine.
Oh, she's the heartthrob of drag racing.
Yeah. The OG drag racing girl in the middle with the flags. Yeah.
Let's see. What happened to Jungle Pam?
What happened at drag racing? Fast and Furious killed it, honestly.
The world of funny car drag racing may be a niche one, but there is one figure who helped break it into the mainstream.
What'd you say?
He said the world of drag racing may be a niche. It's niche.
I know.
It's niche. Oh my lord. All right, anyway.
Niche.
Like any other. This figure is Pam Hardy, better known as Jungle Pam. Jungle Pam was
So who came first? Morgana or Jungle Pam?
the sidekick of racer Jim Lieberman, or Jungle Jim. With Pam's good looks and Jim's racing skills, the duo brought their sport more.
No bra.
70s.
You know who else doesn't wear a bra? Mikey Harlow.
She's my family.
How are you, my love?
Oh my gosh. First of all, we have to get to that. Did you see the Hello Fresh? What are your thoughts on the Hello Fresh Pride?
Did you see that? I knew it. I know.
In regards to the anal prepping. As a gay man, what are your thoughts, Mike?
Okay, so first of all, especially, there's so many things. First of all, especially as a gay, I like to just imagine that men don't shit. So I don't understand why something would want to like put that image in your head. Who wants to know about that? Second of all, I need
Wait a second, Mike. Just from your answer alone makes me think you're a top.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done thinking about
100% not a bottom. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
it's sort of like, you know, if we're gonna go that way, there better be a ring on it or something.
See? A top. That's because he has no
grow up. Wow.
Top or engaged, one or the other.
Yeah.
But no, I just came from, I feel like I need a shelter right now. I just came from watching the friggin' Tony Awards, and I can't handle how damn gay everything is.
Okay, it is Broadway.
But they were like, it was gay for, like, Dylan Mulvaney was there.
Oh,
singing.
really?
No.
I'm surprised he's still even around.
Yeah.
It was all men in dresses, and they had like a 400-pound man with his man boobs pushed up out to here, and
So the Tonys was super gay. Let's see. What were the standout moments?
This has always been quite gay.
so there's black trans Cats now. I don't know if you heard it. Won many awards.
the
Cats
musical?
wasn't gay enough, so they did a trans. And,
I'm glad Cats is winning awards
my
again after
jump
30
scare.
years, honestly. Oh my.
Uh,
What are you? Okay. Well, you know what, though? I'm mad that I'm not that skinny. So I guess kudos to you.
What?
What is your secret?
What's going on here?
I think Dylan got more implants.
Who wouldn't, honestly?
Right.
Yeah, no, those
Dylan
boobs are
did not have
definitely
boobs before at all.
Yeah, no,
This looks like a
they're
wax figure to me.
Oh yeah. Doesn't look good.
Yeah, no, it's no way, no.
He brought a picture of Chrissy to the plastic surgeon. He goes, I want those.
I wish.
Yeah.
Can you give me
Same.
tired boobs that have been breastfeeding for 2 years and have like lost all other purpose or lust for life? Thank you. Can you give me boobs that look like they are just want to go to sleep?
Oh, this was torture, though. Did you see, though, they had Cats wasn't gay enough, so now there's a version of Cats on Broadway that's all black trans people.
What the hell?
Rosie
won every
McDonald
award.
says, for the first time in 50 years, there were paparazzi waiting for me at the airport. They wanted to see my facelift. Oh boy.
Oh my!
I like that Leia Michelle was there.
In New York right now, we're kind of having a moment. I wanted to ask you.
Does look better.
Is that
Yeah,
Rosie?
it's not that facelift.
She looks way better.
I feel the energy since I arrived 2 days ago. And for the first time in maybe 10, 15 years, there were paparazzi waiting for me at the airport. I was like, what the hell is this? A throwback in time? Did I walk through a portal? Like, it is not 1995, you know? But,
Why is Rosie
it
at
was
the
wild.
Tony
They
Awards? I have questions.
want to see my facelift. I'm like, if you had read the poem I wrote about it, nobody could see it. It's a
Why doesn't she? I don't know. If you're gonna get a facelift, why wouldn't you just dye your hair black first?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think the gray / white suits her, to be honest. But why is she there?
Because she has
Why is
nothing
she
else to do.
But
She got a
but
face.
why was she invited?
Because she has
Like-
TBS and you know, it's the Tonys. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
There was one straight white guy that won, and you had to see nobody applauded for him. I've never seen anything like this at an award
Not the
show. It
straight
was
white guy.
silent.
That was definitely not Patrick Wilson because everybody would have applauded for Patrick Wilson.
It was the guy
Why
who
are
played Han
these-
Solo in that shitty reboot.
Who is this? Let's see. This is Celine.
I was
Like,
not
not-
expecting this joke at the time.
And they have gay Titanic. They made Titanic gayer.
How do you make Titanic gay?
Victor Garber and his trusted
assistant,
the seaman.
Everybody loves semen.
boy.
Not lesbians. Am I right, Pink? She knows. It was Victor Garber.
These
Okay,
people
that
are gonna
was
tell
a
me straight.
clever joke. That was a cute joke. Not at the. Okay, whatever. You know what? It's fine.
Does seem very gay. Oh, Aubrey
He's
Plaza
not
is
aged well,
pregnant.
by
That's
the way.
exciting.
Wow.
Why do I know Christopher? What is Christopher Abbott from?
He was on that show Girls. The
Oh,
Lena
I was
Dunham
gonna say
show.
Abbott and Costello, but that's a different Abbott. Who
Oh, no, no, no.
who got Aubrey Plaza pregnant?
Christopher Abbott did. I thought.
Isn't he
Wait, no, is that wrong?
gay?
Yeah, First of all, he's 40. Oh yeah, Christopher
Aubrey
Abbott got
Plaza's
got
husband
her
committed
pregnant.
suicide in
Yeah,
my gosh,
her
last
husband-
year?
Oh yeah.
Wait,
I
what?
remember that.
Okay, wait, hold on,
Wait a
time out because
second.
everybody roasted her for this because she started being with him. Now they're pregnant, blah, blah, blah. Everybody was like, oh, what a bitch, blah, blah. First of all, her and her ex-husband were separated for quite some time, at least a year, if not more, before he took his own life. That is not her responsibility. Secondly, and third, calm down.
Okay. Jeff
Like,
Bana, Aubrey Plaza's ex-husband, died by
Right.
suicide on January 3rd, 2025. That's 17 months ago. So how long after her husband's death was she impregnated by this man? Okay, 11 to 13 months after his death.
Yeah.
That seems fast.
Were they
split-
broken up though?
Split, yes, they were. They had been broken up for. I think it was at least a year, if not longer. That was a year that I want to say we, the public, as a we.
I think the family blamed her.
That's
Yeah,
disgusting.
of course they did because people are psycho.
Wow.
But they were split up at a year at least that the public knew about. I'm pretty sure it was a year. Whether that was legal or it was just separation, that I don't know. But they were long gone, like long done.
Good for
at,
her.
before he took his own life. And so like I don't know why we're blaming her. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
Relax.
Everyone's
Also,
a Karen now.
An
love
odd,
people
interesting
pregnant.
couple, and I'm interested to see where it goes.
Wow.
That's the same Christopher Abbott though, who's on Girls. Because if so, he has not aged well.
I'm looking at that right now. I don't know. Hold on.
He looks fine, although I don't know what to compare it to.
I feel like I know him from somewhere, but for the life of me, I cannot. No, he's not on Girls. It does. I always.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. I found it.
Oh, then he's aged horribly.
Charlie Detalo was his character. I have no idea what that is.
Yeah. Don't ask why I watched Girls.
I tried to watch Girls. You know what's funny about
You know
Girls
what?
is
I'm gonna give her grace because she's like a little like whatever older in terms of like getting pregnant. So that's probably why I would say the whole like, oh, she got pregnant so quick, but like maybe she was like, I don't have all the time in the world. Like, let's do
Yeah.
this. So
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Either way, taking his, I mean, unless she was like, take your own life, loser. Like, that's not her problem.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't think he doesn't already feel immense guilt and
right
trauma from that?
Yeah, exactly.
Really.
So, Girls is an HBO show. 0 out of 10 recommend, unless you're like me and you watch only Adam Driver's scenes. He was the best part of the whole show. I will die on that hill. I watched probably the first 2 seasons from front to end, and then I just skipped the rest of it watching only Adam Driver's scenes.
He is pretty
He was the
fantastic.
best.
Cherry has to go. Let's do an outro for Cherry. Do. Cherry, where can people find you and follow you? And where can people send you a baby gift? Do we have a registry yet?
I still don't.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I
Get one.
still don't have one ready, but I will because I have a shower coming up. So I have to have it sorted by then. But you can follow me on TikTok, YouTube, and X at Miss Cherry Perez. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me, Chrissy. Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna send you something random, and it'll be.
Please, literally, whatever you just think I would need, that would be helpful enough for me.
No, you should send her a drum set for the baby.
Drums?
Drum set.
Oh, don't worry. My husband's already probably has one.
Oh,
he's a musician. So,
cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Have
Love
a good
you,
night,
Cherry.
guys.
Thanks for coming
Bye,
on.
Cherry.
Bye.
Yay. Oops. I'm going to have to send her I'll help her with the registry if she needs it. Or I'll just send her a bunch of stuff. I'll send you the link, Kiki. I don't know if you're bored. You're in the chat.
I knew I could rely on her to have seen Girls. She's like,
yeah, I don't
my
know.
buddy in shitty TV.
Not my favorite show. The majority of it is garbage, but Adam Driver, in my personal opinion, I know it was popular. Adam Driver saved.
I started after the baby was born, like when I did have free time, when he would nap, I started to watch not Girls, but Gossip Girl. I started to watch a little of here.
Okay, Gossip Girl, I didn't watch, but you did.
I'm like, that is a good show, and it's very bingeable.
Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch either of those shows for the same reason. Like, I'm from the Upper West Side. I knew people like those bitches in Gossip Girl. And then when Girls was airing, I was living in Bushwick, so I knew people just like those. I'm like, it's too much.
You gotta watch Gossip Girl now, retrospectively, because it's kind of like watching Sex in the City now, which we all loved and died for. But watching it now as you're older, you're like, this is unrealistic bullcrap, but I'm still here for it. Gossip Girl was the same way. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I gotta finally
Gossip Girl
watch
is
that.
like the teen version, in my opinion, and more catty version of Sex and the City. It's like they took Pretty Little Liars and Sex and the City and put them together.
I've never seen that one either. I have a long list of shows I gotta watch.
Oh man, Pretty Little Liars was fun. But Gossip Girl was fun, and it's oh god, who's the host? Kristen Bell is the voice of the Gossip Girl, XOXO Gossip Girl. And there's a twist. You find out at the end who the Gossip Girl is, and you're like, what? That doesn't make any sense, but it's so 90s or
I mean, don't tell me.
coded. I'm not gonna tell you, but it's so 2000s plot twist coded that you're like, yeah, okay, this makes sense, even though it makes exactly 0 sense.
I gotta watch it. I don't think there are any good shows at all anymore. I'm trying to think of like one single show I watch. There's nothing.
We like Mob. I'm just trying to think. Like my fiance and I, we like Mobland, although that might be in danger now, supposedly.
Really?
With Tom Hardy being fired. I don't know if that's true or not. We also started watching the new Yellowstone spinoff, Dutton Ranch with Rip and Beth. I like that
I know
one
people
actually.
like those shows. I'm just not really into like the olden days, or at least not that
this
era
one-
of olden days.
No, this one takes place modern. It's set in well, it's set in Texas now, but it was set in Montana. But it's set in Texas now, modern day. That one's fun. I'm trying to think of anything new.
I'm officially breaking up with all the reality shows I watch. They've all gotten so soft and woke, like Survivor, Big Brother. Like they're unwatchable now.
I just stopped Bachelor and Bachelorette for that exact reason too, which is a bummer. But on the flip side, it also would, I think, if ABC were to release the Mormon wife's, what is her name? Taylor something or other.
The one who was like slapping around her husband.
Yes, that one.
Make it
That one.
TV.
I think if they should just go balls to the wall and just be like, you know what, F it. We may or may not lose money anyway. Here's the season.
Yeah.
I think they should, because why not? You can't get any worse. So
I'm actually feeling a bit optimistic about movies at the moment with shitty Star Wars getting its ass kicked.
have you seen Obsession? Did you go watch it? Do you watch horror movies?
Do I what? Do I what? Tugs. Tugs.
Sorry.
Tugs. 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 Do I watch horror movies? I was hoping you would say that. Sorry,
Did I
she was
accidentally
asking
meet a
about horror
new
movies.
horror bestie? I'm so sorry. How did I not know
Oh my
this
God.
about
Oh my
you?
God.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. If you will, I'm guessing you have Chrissy. Probably not because you're busy and have a life and stuff. Have you seen Obsession?
Chrissy, have you seen Obsession? No, she's eating. You're fine. You
No,
don't have
but
to
I've
like
heard
go
about
on.
it.
You
Get a
have to go
babysitter and
watch
go see it.
Obsession.
What's it about?
I can't stop thinking about Obsession. I'm kind of obsessed.
Tell
with
me what it's about and spoil it. I don't care if you spoil it.
No, we're not gonna spoil it.
We can't
Spoil
spoil
it.
it.
Tell me what it's about.
We should go back and forth explaining up until it gets to spoilers.
Okay, good.
Okay, can I start?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's this guy, and he is sexy, but he's a pussy. This guy Bear,
Wow,
right?
like who would play him in a movie?
The sexy guy.
Like, are we talking about Chris Pine sexy or like
Look him
no,
up,
nerd
Michael
sexy.
Johnston.
the
Who's
guy that
My
played
type.
Superman?
who's a good nerd? Not
the
Henry
guy that
Cavill.
Anna's
Not
obsessed with?
Henry Cavill. Hot.
He's kind of
Henry
goofy
Cavill.
and kind of funny looking, so he's my
He's
type.
a goofy. He is cute. Although the movie was like, but for me, but he is a cutie patootie. I can see where you're coming from. I can't think. He's like nerdy. I don't know how to. I don't know how to describe
With Justin Silver cute from the old Apple ads. Okay.
it. Yeah.
Justin Long, you
Okay.
mean?
Oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Justin-
I know what you're talking about.
Justin
Yeah.
Silver, the comic. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway.
But he's sexy. However, he is a pussy. So he has a crush on this girl, Nikki, right? And he's like, he doesn't know how to tell her, and he's working up the nerve, and he's like going over what to say with the waitress at the restaurant, and oh, I don't know, can I tell her? And then, okay, Tugs, you go.
And then they go out for the evening, and before they go out, the girl and him are friends, and she's like, I lost my crystal necklace, which I have a theory about, but that's spoilers. We'll talk about that later.
You guys talk after.
The crystal necklace that she has gets lost, and so they're on the phone, and he's like, oh, that's a bummer, blah, blah. So before they go out for the evening, he stops by this store that sells crystal necklaces, and instead of buying the crystal necklace like a normal person, he buys what's called a one wish willow, and you get one wish. He breaks the wish after the night out because she's like, do you like me? Do you need to tell me if you like me? And he cowers out like the Pussy he is. I don't like the word, so I won't say it.
She does
The P
everything
word.
but say the words for
Yes.
him.
Wait, he's not supposed to tell her that he likes her?
No, he likes her, but he cowers out. She flat out asks him, "Do you like me? Yes or no? I need to know." And he's like, "No, we're friends." Even though he's a massive crush on her. So he
That's
fumbles
because that means if she's asking, that means she already likes him.
exactly. So he fumbles the ball, and then when he does, she goes in the house and he takes this willow, which is basically almost like a wooden stick, and he doesn't really believe it. He's just like, "I wish Nikki was love me more than anything in the world." And he breaks it, and his wish comes true, and there are consequences, bad ones, but it's fun. It's not a horror movie,
She
and
becomes obsessed.
Yeah, she becomes obsessed with him. And so
But who is really obsessed is sort
he's
of a
obsessed
thing.
with him.
It's
Yeah,
so good.
yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. It's a good time. It's really good. And it's not horror in the sense like if you're thinking horror, like, oh, demons and jump scares. There are jump scares. It's not the traditional jump scare. It's a really good indie film. It's a monkey's paw. Yes, it's like the monkey's paw. If you're familiar with horror movies, if you know about the monkey's paw,
I'm familiar with the Simpsons where they talked about the monkey's paw in an episode.
it's a twist on the monkey's paw.
my
It's
shit.
really, really good. Little Indy Navarre, I think is how you pronounce her name. She is adorable and terrifying. She is fabulous, and he's cutie pie. And I hope he is in more movies because I think he's great.
Did you guys see the movie Gone Girl, where the girl is it like that?
With Ben Affleck.
Different genre of crazy.
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of
I
like
like
it's
that a
more
lot.
of a psychological. It's more of a psychological horror than it is a traditional horror. Don't get me wrong. There are moments where I was like, "Oh God, I don't want to know. I don't want to know."
My
there are
ass
jump scares.
cheeks did not unclench for 2 hours watching this.
The scene in the car, without spoiling it, chat, don't spoil it for her. But the scene in the car, I knew she was
Spoil
gonna
it.
come running.
What happens?
And I still jumped because that scene goes on just long enough that you let your guard down and then bam, and you're like, fucking hell. The whole theater jumped. We all yelled. It was a good time. We love it.
Oh, I was so happy. I've seen it 3 times. The last time I saw it.
3 times.
Oh, it's so good.
I keep
The
going back
last
and forth.
time I
I
saw
wanna
it, I was so happy. I had the chattiest black woman sitting next to me, and I'm also a chatty
Oh, a
black,
black
woman.
woman.
So we were having like entire discussion groups.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had a Hispanic group of girls next to me. They were older. They were probably maybe about the same age, a little older than
Wow.
me. And they were sitting there like they're like, "We're sorry." From the moment I sat down, "I'm sorry. We tend to like get scared really easily." I said, "Oh girl, I'm so happy this is sold out." Low key, I thought I was gonna be here by myself. So I'm glad I have a crowd. And that crowd, it wasn't over the top, but we jumped all in the same like stuff, and there was some yelling, there was some uncomfortable "oh fuck knows" in the back that I was like, yes, agreed.
That's definitely a
And it
black
was-
person going, oh hell no.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect amount of audience. So
I
it was
get
great.
so happy when I go into a horror movie and see black women there. I'm like, yes, you know you're going to
You
be in
could be
for
like,
a good time.
You're like,
And
this
they're
is
like,
this is not a movie, this is now a conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're gonna get through it is by being like, nah, and the girl next to you was like, nah.
Oh, it's so good. You've seen. Well, the cool thing too, though, it was made for $750,000. It's the first movie since E.T. to make more every single weekend, and it kicked the ass of
Wow.
shitty Disney Star Wars.
Yeah, and it knocked Paranormal Activity. If anybody's ever seen, which I love, that movie scared the shit out of me.
I really
Paranormal
like 2
Activity,
and 3 the best.
yeah, Paranormal Activity, the original one came out, but revived the found footage thing. Blair Witch Project made that a thing, and then it kind of died down. Paranormal Activity revived that, made a buttload. That was what put Blumhouse as a production company on the map, and Obsession is the first to do that since Paranormal Activity too. So like it's breaking a shite ton of records. So I highly recommend going to see it at the theater.
Wow.
And they were supposed to put it on digital June 2nd. They pulled it and they're giving it the full theatrical run.
Wow.
So we'll see if they extend it again. But yeah, it's great. I love that movie.
Oh, and the writer director is a YouTuber. So his last movie, which was his
Ooh.
first movie, they put on YouTube. They made it for $800. Milk and Cereal. It's really good.
Wow.
He is a YouTuber. Backrooms guy is a YouTuber. I want to say there was a post I saw that was this movie, Backrooms, Talk to Me, which came out last year or the year before, which is actually really good. YouTuber. I also want to shout out, this came out years ago, but people tend to forget it for some reason. Lights Out, the movie Lights Out started out as a YouTube video for
Wow.
David Sandberg, who went on to direct the Shazam movies, Annabelle Creation, and the Until Dawn movie. So he got his start on YouTube as well.
I'm in love.
Love David Sandberg. I'm a big supporter of him. But yeah, so like the YouTube, the horror pipeline is unmatched, and we are like, I don't
That's
know, 10 for 10.
fascinating that
It's
YouTubers
crazy.
are actually out there making real movies.
Yeah, it's nuts. So kudos to them. And Lights Out, with my favorite part about Lights Out is before it was a full-fledged movie. Obviously, he did it on YouTube. His wife is the star. David Sandberg's wife is the star of the short film. And James Wan himself, which we all know from Saw and of course Insidious and all those guys, James Wan, horror extraordinaire, reached out to David Sandberg and was like, hey, what do you think about making this into a film? And so they expanded on the story, and that's how we got Lights Out. If you've not seen Lights Out, I know it's a little older now. It's fabulous. It's creepy as heck. So
I saw a double feature when it came out of Lights Out and Don't Breathe. Have you seen Don't Breathe?
Don't Breathe is so good.
So good. Get Out.
Get Out. I did not
love that
watch Get Out.
movie.
I have not seen Get Out. I will admit I have not seen Get Out.
It's good. I kind of don't really, or at least, I don't know, maybe it's because it was entertaining. I didn't find it really
Not that
woke. 'Cause
scary.
I felt like it told a story first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's good. I just haven't watched it.
I think
know since
people
then
put
Jordan
their
Peele.
woke intentions on that movie
Yeah.
after it came out.
Yes, I can see that. But also Jordan Peele is woke himself, so I can also see where like you can, yeah. I've heard mixed.
Separate as long as like you can watch the movie and enjoy it, and it doesn't feel like somebody standing over your shoulder lecturing you.
Yes.
Like most of these things.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, my stepson saw what's it called? Backrooms? Because it is like kind of a genre of
I need to see that too.
Me too.
I haven't watched it yet.
Tugs, where are you? Let's go see these together.
I'm in Texas.
I'm in Florida.
I know. Otherwise, they would have a movie buddy. Because my fiance does not like horror movies. He's like, I don't know why you watch
in the
that stuff.
middle at like what, Alabama? What's the middle?
You're in the middle. So you just said. Aren't
What's
you
the
in
middle? What's the middle between Texas and Florida?
That's a great question.
Oh, yeah.
Is it? It might be Bama. Maybe
We have two women
Louisiana.
and a gay. We're not like here to think.
It might be literally. It might be. Maybe it's somewhere in Louisiana. I have no idea. Someone in the chat will know. I don't know. I don't want to say I have no clue. We could meet in the middle. That'd be fun. And then we could go to haunted Louisiana bars.
Let's do it. Oh my
and
god, I'm so
cry. It'll be fine. New Orleans is
No, I feel really encouraged though with all this happening. So I've been for like the last year or so, I've been working on my first movie that's a horror, and for the longest time, wasn't even going to start working on it because I'm like, nobody's ever going to let me make this, whatever. And like, we'll see. I got some meetings and stuff. Like, it's going well.
Wow.
We all better be invited to the premiere.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Duh.
Does it involve anal prep for Pride Month?
Oh my god, that is obscene. That's the true horror movie.
Even though I don't like it, I would still be a good friend and come out and support you.
the Hello Fresh, which by the way,
Yeah.
very ironic that they're called Hello Fresh.
Yeah, hello,
When-
not so fresh.
That
No.
area is anything but fresh. Yeah. Gross.
But fresh.
I don't know why people. Why do they think people want to know this?
I did not want to read any of that.
It is kind of shitty, no pun intended, but like that ad reads like you're kind of assuming that like all gay men are the same way. It's like obnoxious pandering. Like it's one thing to tap into a demographic, but that's like, oh, you're a gay man, so of course this is what you're doing with your month. It's just
See,
a-
and I find it insufferable enough when it's just like rainbows, but we've fallen progressively further and further. Also,
Yeah.
aren't they a food company?
Yeah. They deliver fresh ingredients to
Oh,
your
they were like,
door.
oh, check out our high fiber specials for the month.
Yeah, literally. So you can cleanse your prep.
Thanks. I
Good going
hate
in
it.
and good going out.
I hate it.
Yeah. Like, we
I'm
also
so
have
sick of these people.
try our new laxative lemonade.
By the way, also, every single and see, here's the thing with these people who say, oh, your algorithm is based on what you search. Bullshit. I have the worst algorithm in the world. I am not searching for any of this shit. Yes, please.
You said Aldo
Oh,
is
you too. Aldo, be in
handsome,
it.
talented, available,
I would love to. That
very
would be
smart.
amazing.
If you need like a Latino male lead,
I would say,
Hell
look at
yeah.
that picture.
or like
There's
somebody to
that's
die
like
off right away, he's your man.
That's
Yeah,
like a
look at that. He's
1950s
like
research look.
Fabio, Latino
You
Fabio.
know what he reminds me of? Do you remember that 70s show?
The Indian?
Not the Indian, the one with the like the Hispanic accent. What the
Oh,
hell is his name?
Fez. Are you talking about Fez?
Yeah,
I
he
thought he
kind
was
of
an
reminds me of
Indian.
Fez. He's like a young Fez.
Oh, I thought he
I
was
can
an
see that.
Indian.
He's like a
No, where was
non-Indian
Fez
Fez.
from? Oh God, Colombia.
No, you would die right away.
Right away.
I can't remember where Fez was from. He was from some
Fez.
Hispanic
All
country.
right, let's
I
ask.
thought he was an Indian.
Let's ask. Let's
Was
Dude,
it
you know what I was
Colombia,
gonna say,
Puerto
though?
Rico? I can't remember now.
Every ad that I've been getting for weeks now is for the pill that these gay little sluts take
Really?
to not get
Yep.
AIDS. They
Yep.
take a pill every day to not get AIDS. If you need a pill to not have AIDS, what are you doing?
Okay.
Found the cure for AIDS? Well,
Here's
not
the
cure,
truth
but we
about
found
Fez. Fez is a foreign exchange student, FES, which is why they call him Fez. His real his real name is unpronounceable to his friends. His home country is kept mysterious throughout the entire series.
How did I never put that together?
The actor is Wilmer Valderrama. It's an
Is
island
American,
with more lizards than people, gorillas, bugs in the diet, jungles, hints of German, Dutch, or other influences, possibly British colonial history. He mentions going to Brazil. All right, so it's ambiguous where he's from. That's funny.
One they mentioned it, but I could be wrong. I didn't realize. How did I never put together Fez foreign exchange student?
I didn't either.
Stupid. Duh.
Because like who would think of that?
Who would not think of that? I was more fascinated by the fact that Mila Kunis lied about her age. Nobody questioned her, and she was
Yeah.
actually only 15 in the show instead of the 18 she should have been. Watching that back now, you're like, that's a 15-year-old girl. This is awkward.
Yeah, somebody was talking to me recently about that Blue Lagoon movie where they're naked the whole time and Brooke Shields was like a
Yes. Oh,
child
from the
in
80s?
it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she was a baby.
Yeah.
The original Blue Lagoon. Original? Yeah, I think it was the original.
I think they did like a Lifetime remake, but it's probably less fucked up.
It was two.
Yeah, it's
Brooke
really
Shields
rude
was
to
in
eat
the
on
original Blue
camera.
Lagoon, and she was young. She was young.
And literally the only thing I know about that movie is they're like naked, and I've never seen it. But
She was
Whoa.
She was 14 years old. I don't know, and he was 18. There is a very famous. Everybody has seen it because it's been made fun of in a bunch of movies where they're naked on the beach and they're having sex and they like roll off camera. That's where that
Really?
started.
Yeah.
Yes, and she was later we find out she's 14. You're like, oh, okay. Well, I don't know if they're actually.
Mia says
naked.
she was in. Oh, stop it.
Chrissy, do you not know Brooke Shields' history? Oh, you gotta.
Not really. I know
You
it's.
gotta fall
I've
down
seen
that
her.
rabbit hole. Her mother, her and Drew Barrymore. Honestly, it's shocking.
Drew, I've
that
heard about. Like I heard about Drew was like passed around at parties and
Brooke
things
Shields,
like that.
same kind of thing. Her mom exploited the crap out of her because she was so beautiful. Yeah. Bad.
Ooh, that's sick.
Anyway, that being said, Blue Lagoon was a good movie.
I never saw
man.
it. and I probably never will see it.
It was a sequel. It wasn't as good, but the OG is. I liked it.
Good for him.
Not an Indian. Although I followed you, so
Aldo's great.
Mm-hmm.
80s, her history was sick. Her mom was nuts. Ugh.
Her mom was insane. I feel really bad for her. Her and Drew Barrymore, like their moms should be case studies.
It's
honestly.
almost it's a giant red flag. Like if you're like a child actor, like that means you have probably like sus parents.
Yeah. I would say the only ones
what kid is gonna like get into acting kind of organically on their own.
There's very rare where they turn out normal. Like the most recent examples I can think of are Hilary Duff and Christy Carlson Romano, who was on Even Stevens. But that's Christy left acting completely and got her life together. Like she just stopped acting. So that saved her. And then Hilary Duff, I don't know if it was her parents or what, but that girl had a square logical head on her shoulders her entire career. And she's hot as hell right now at the age of 40.
She looks
And
good.
Hillary Duff has had some good work done too.
I would die to look like Hilary Duff right now.
Why do you think dead?
Holy cow.
Oh my God, thanks for the $1.99. Cecil hung out with Drew Barrymore at the Limelight Club. Ooh.
When was this? When they were like 12?
I was gonna say how
30
old are
years
they?
ago, probably.
What's the Limelight Club?
It
I
was
don't
like
think
an
the
old
Limelight
club
Club
in New York City.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even think it's in business anymore, is it? Is it still running? I don't think it is. I could be wrong.
I think it's probably shut down. Let's see. It was a legendary and infamous nightclub in New York City, housed in a deconstructed Gothic revival church at 6th and West 20th in Chelsea.
Oh, I know that place. Does it still exist?
It was built in the 1840s as the Episcopal Church of the Holy Communion. It later served as a drug rehab center and briefly as a philosophy academic center before being sold. It opened as a club November of 1983 by Canadian promoter Peter Gatian, the one-eyed king of New York nightlife. He poured millions into renovating the space, preserving its soaring 4-story ceilings. Wow, cool. So its peak era was between the 1980s and the 1990s. Madonna, Boy George, RuPaul, Beastie Boys, Billy Idol would all go there. Club kids scene in the 90s. So disco, techno, goth, industrial, rave culture. Oh, I dated a guy who was into like rave culture and like techno music. It's so insufferable. I was like, it was exhausting. It was an exhausting hobby for me as a girlfriend.
I've never been to a rave.
You're not missing out on anything. It's people on drugs, usually ecstasy. They take ecstasy. They go to, like post
a little
12 at midnight. Yeah, and they're doing this. They look fucking retarded. They're listening to music, stupid music, ignoring their girlfriends.
The only time I ever thought that might be
in the
fun
morning
was a movie I watched where they had a rave at the catacombs of Paris, which is illegal. Fun fact.
Which movie?
But
Was that
it might
As
have
Above,
been
So Below?
that. Actually, now that you think about it, yeah, that was a good movie. But
The rave shit, they do the same shit. The black transes in Cats do the same motions that they do this shit and this shit. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my God, yes, I hate it. And they do this. I hate this.
The Gen Z thing. I don't know what this means. But
It came from the black transes, and then it's
it's Gen Z
black trans to Gen Z pipeline.
I don't know what that means, but that's what they do. They do that. I don't know what it means.
I hate it. I hate it.
I don't know what it means.
Let's see.
I think it's approval.
Oh, are they voguing?
It's that variety. Yeah, they do this shit.
I don't know.
I can't do it. I'm a bad guy. Chrissy, I didn't know you were such a Cats fan.
I've never seen Cats because we didn't have money growing up, but I recall the commercials so fondly, like Cats in a world, Cats at the Winter Garden Theater, and I would watch the commercials over and over again, like being like, "Wow, what's it like to go to a Broadway show?" And then I never went.
Commercial used to scare the shit out of me.
I was a fan of the Opera girl
No,
myself.
homeless. There were
Of what?
homeless cats with AIDS. Right? Isn't that what it was about?
I have no idea. No,
Well, the
AIDS.
cats
Wasn't
got
that the,
feline AIDS and got
that was
kicked out of
Rent.
their
Rent was AIDS.
No, but now you have
Who's the
gay
French
cats that
cat?
it's like combining the two.
Rent was great. I like Rent. I like Phantom of the Opera. I don't like a good jump
Same.
scare.
Either.
And the chandelier is falling on my face. That was a
I
good
know that it
time.
goes dun 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 dun.
The opera.
It's so good.
If you've never seen the Phantom of the Opera in any stage form at all whatsoever, I highly recommend, especially if they can do this chandelier situation, because there is nothing more terrifying than watching the chandelier rise from the stage at your face, and then it hangs up this way, and then you completely forget about it until at the end of or towards the end of Act 3, and it falls on you, and you're like,
Oh, but where else is it going to be playing? I mean, didn't they stop with Phantom? Like, I don't know, in the 90s?
no, it was doing a resurgence after the Gerard Butler movie. The Venetian Hotel, we had Phantom in Vegas for forever. Venetian built a whole theater around it. It did really well. It's gone now, but as far as I know, I don't know about Broadway necessarily, but as far as I know, it's still touring.
24?
Yeah, it's not right. I never went to see
so
it. I
maybe
should have seen it.
I'm wrong. Nobody
I've
else
only
saw
seen
it.
the
It was fabulous. And the you had the chandelier and it came at you and it in pieces and it filled it and it hung up there and you're like, okay, cool. And you forgot about it. And then in Act 3, the Phantom does his thing and he tears down the theater and you're like, that sounds ominous. And you look up and depending on where you're sitting, it literally feels like it's gonna fall on your face and it comes dropping, boom, and it goes crashing that way and you're like, ah!
Cool.
Oh, I wish I saw it. Well, they have one now in New York though that's like a haunted house Phantom of the Opera. It's like you walk through, it's like immersive Phantom of the Opera. I wish I was there to see it.
It's fabulous. If they ever go back on tour, whether it's pure Broadway or like a local thing, I highly recommend, especially if they can do the theater right. That's what makes it, because it's fabulous anyway, but the chandelier situation is really top notch. I highly recommend go seeing it. Avoid Wicked. Don't go see that.
You guys haven't seen the Cats movie?
No, the one that was really bad that had
Oh, Chrissy, you got to do a stream sometime watching the Cats
no.
movie.
I think I should. That sounds like a good idea. Who's that guy that everybody hates? He was in it.
Gordon.
Gordon? Yeah.
No.
I've tried to block him out
Taylor
of my
Swift
memory.
also was in that film. which
Oh, right. Oh my gosh.
And who was the God, was it the American Idol chick? The heck was her name?
Kelly
Crap.
Clarkson?
No, the black one. What is her name?
Black one.
Oh, the other one. Jordan
Sparks?
That one. Jordan. Is it Jordan Sparks that's in that movie?
I think it's
No, that's
Not
not
the
right.
movie. Maybe she was in the show.
Viking. Thanks for the $5. If they ever go on tour again, well, the chandelier thing is spoiled now. Yeah, thanks a lot.
It's only been out for 40 years.
Jennifer Hudson. The other
Hudson, or is it Fantasia?
Yeah. Oh.
Jennifer Hudson. The
See,
other
I've
one.
tried to block this out. We're all
The other
thinking-
one. Jennifer Hudson, the one that has she's got major pipes, that one. Jennifer Hudson, that one. She's also
Wow.
in Cats. God help us all.
Yes, Ruben stuttered. Remember Ruben? Whatever happened to him? Did he die
did
of
you see
diabetes?
Clay is trying to make a comeback? He looks like a little old lesbian.
Who?
Clay Aiken. He has a new song out.
Oh,
He's trying to make a
Clay.
comeback. It's
He was very talented, but very gay and small.
I genuinely thought Clay Aiken died of an illness years ago.
What
An illness? Monkeypox? Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. Undisclosed
Illness.
illness. And I thought, is he still? Oh, shoot.
Gay illness.
I'm so sorry,
Great
Clay.
minds run in the same gutter.
What is
just
Clay
look-
Aiken up to?
Why does he look like that? Is he okay? Maybe he is dying of an
Oh
undisclosed.
no, I hope
He
not.
looks like your typical female Democrat voter.
Oh boy, a lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Ellen DeGeneres? Sorry. No, what happened to him? Oh my gosh. Chrissy,
Oh,
did you
back.
Google it?
Wait, is he unwell?
No,
He has to be.
I
So
don't-
see,
I
I
don't-
was not
not that I know
wrong.
of.
It's just taking longer.
Play.
I think he's just
PlayStation.
very
Ah!
unfortunate.
Oh God. He looks like who does he look like?
Oh my
He's 47 now.
god. Really?
That's
Because he
only
looks
you're
65. He looks
He looks
65.
like Pat Benatar mixed with
A corpse. You remember the
Jane
who was the
Fonda.
guy? The Crypt Keeper. Tales from the Crypt.
My favorite show.
That's what he looks like.
yeah, this is the Clay Aiken we all know and love.
Clay.
Or
Yes, I'm gay. I've stolen this baby.
oh,
I
shocker.
remember when he came out, the majority of us were like, yeah, we
Yeah,
know.
we know.
The water is wet.
He
Right?
met Trump.
Air is breathable. I don't know. It's fine.
Oof. He needs that Rosie O'Donnell facelift. No, he needs the Hillary
No,
Duff
that's really
version.
good. I don't know what she did different, but she looks great now. Good for
Yeah,
her.
go for her.
I love how I searched Clay Aiken, and the first question is Clay Aiken LGBTQ? Yes, very much so.
Come on now.
very much with the G.
Very much with the G. Yeah.
He looks like the L at this point.
He's L. He's so
Yeah.
cute. He's L.
The L can have him.
The L's can take him.
Yeah. I don't want him.
And see, seriously though, Clay, are you okay?
No,
I
think
joked
it's
about you
like-
dying of a serious illness, but maybe I'm correct.
I think it's just we're old and some of us are aging better than some of them.
Which is crazy to think about because they have all the money. And I
know.
drink a lot.
And I smoke a lot.
See? And here we are aging better. I have questions.
I know.
We're all thriving on YouTube and in our
This
lives.
is just proof that the old ancient people who drank wine all the time are right. Right?
I'm doing great. She said as she drank out of her mom off duty cup.
Yes, ma'am. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Fine.
Oh, you look cozy with your little sockies.
Oh, my little sockies. I have these socks. Usually I have seasonally inappropriate socks on because I just can't wait to wear them. Like I have a ton of Halloween socks. I just wear them all year long.
Oh, hell yeah. I go shopping at Halloween stores for like my everyday clothes.
I think somebody should send you some pride socks for June.
Ugh, no.
Yeah, the sworn enemy. A person who's never met me.
I think you should have reading rainbow socks.
Maybe regular rainbow socks, but
No.
the rainbow's kind of ruined now.
I know, it's horrible.
Take a look. It's in a book of reading rainbow.
Are we showing our age?
I can do anything. How does it go? Take a
I don't
look.
That's all I remember. I don't know. It's been a while.
Rainbow.
I was more of a Zoobly Zoo kid.
I like Super Zoo too.
I watched
that-
Rainbow, Bill Nye, and Wishbone. Where are my Wishbone people at? Anybody watch Wishbone?
Wishbone, world's most colorful taste. You know the
watch
salad
that.
dressing?
No. I'm talking about the dog, Wishbone.
I think Zoobly Zoo created the damn furries, though.
You're right.
I thought that was the Teletubbies. Well, I guess they're not really furries.
Well, they're gay. They're like, have you guys seen all these like kids characters like Sesame Street? They're all doing the fucking Rainbow's Pride. Barney the purple fucking dinosaur came out for Pride.
I
I'm
thought
not gonna make
Barney's
it
an
through this.
eggplant. I'm confused.
Barney's probably a bear.
You know, there's some freaks inside that suit.
Ugh.
Oh my god, because, bro, I was number one. I was an Are You Afraid of the Dark kid.
Yes. Oh my god. I watched Are You Afraid of the Dark like this? And Goosebumps used to scare me too. And then
I read the books.
I graduated from Are You Afraid of the Dark to Rescue 911
Yes, I loved Rescue 911.
And then Unsolved Mysteries.
Yes.
And
I'll
then
never ever forget. I was probably
voice.
young, but I'll never forget the scene where like someone put a pillow over someone's head and then stabbing the pillow. And I was like, I've always been afraid of that happening ever since.
Yep. Unsolved Mysteries. And then
Yeah,
from
I remember
Unsolved
there was an
to-
episode. First of all, the guy's voice from Unsolved Mysteries was terrifying.
Yes.
I was a little kid watching. My grandma was watching Unsolved Mysteries, and there was an episode about like some guy met some woman in a chat room or something. And do you remember that store Mailboxes? They were like, he followed her to Mailboxes, and I wouldn't go in the same room as the computer because I was like, oh, I know where Mailboxes is. He's gonna follow me.
I would always watch Unsolved Mysteries by myself in the basement in the dark. I don't know why.
I loved Unsolved Mysteries, America's Most Wanted. God. And then even more as a psychopathic child, I probably should figure this out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. To Catch a Predator. Anyone?
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to be in a band. I would have band practice and then all go watch To Catch a Predator.
Yeah. And that is why I'm better online now than I probably ever would be if I didn't watch To Catch a Predator.
Right.
I'm like, oh, these people are cray. They were crazy in the 90s and they're crazy now. Anyway, we love a good true crime series.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Anthony Cumia was friends with Chris Hansen. He would be on like pretty frequently.
Chris Hansen was great. I loved Cops too. I was a little biased though. I grew up with a police officer, so
Cops, bad boys.
Boys.
what you gonna
do?
What you gonna
do when they come for you?
They're making a To Catch a Predator movie, by the way.
I saw that with Robert Pattinson.
Oh, I can't wait.
I still can't figure out, is it supposed to be like a true story or is it a twist?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he's like playing Chris Hansen.
That was just pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm
I cannot wait.
intrigued.
Oh, I want.
I thought it was Chris Hansen until they showed Robert Listen, I'm not anti Robert Pattinson, but also the man's got a stereotype among him.
What's
Okay,
the stereotype?
he sparkled once in the sun, and I've heard he's a great actor. I'm
You
not.
think he's gay? You think he's gay?
Yeah,
He's gay?
yeah. And I'm
What?
not.
You mean I have a chance?
You
Oh,
do, and he sparkles.
how would
But
he?
I-
What do you mean he sparkles?
so
Like
long, though?
sparkles like in a gay way?
Yes, in a
Robert
gay way. What sparkle in a straight way?
Robert Pattinson,
Yeah.
Twilight.
No, yeah, the guy from
Oh
Twilight.
yeah, he sparkles because he's a vampire.
What do you mean he sparkles? Is that a new way of saying like, oh,
No, he sparkled because he was a vampire in Twilight. Anyway, keep up.
what?
What?
So that makes him a gay?
No, I didn't say he was gay. I said he has a stereotype on him.
Wait,
That-
what else would you mean by
Are we having
sparkling?
more conversations?
Oh, maybe I worded it wrong. My point is that he has stereotype's not the right word. A typecast. Typecast is the word I was looking for. It's a typecast because
Then
everybody
what do you
always
mean
thinks
he's sparkly? I
Yeah.
thought you were saying he's
What does that
fruity.
mean?
vampire because he's a sparkly vampire. He's always been a sparkly vampire, and that's all anybody ever
What does
thinks.
that
of
mean?
when
Oh, he's a fruity vampire?
You mean like he literally glistens?
in Twilight. Am I crazy?
I didn't watch Twilight.
Crazy.
Have you seen Twilight?
No.
Oh my God. The chat's like, they're not getting it. Okay. So Robert Pattinson
Sparkly?
played a vampire in the movie Twilight, and they
I know that.
sparkle in the sun.
What?
I thought
Like,
the vampires can't even be in the sun.
Yeah, not in
Yeah.
this version. Okay. This is the disconnect. Okay, none of you have seen that. Okay, anyway, so Robert Pattinson is.
I thought sparkle was like a gay slur or
No,
something.
Same. I was hoping. I don't think he's a gay. I wish I would hit that 10 ways till Sunday.
No, he really sparkles in the sun. So
All right.
in the Twilight book,
We have someone here to help clear all of this up. And
they
it's
sparkle
Keanu.
in the sun.
Hi.
Keanu, help me out. Keanu.
I was going. I didn't want to interrupt. Hi, Mikey. Hi, Tugs. For the love of God, I have to say, Robert what all she meant is in Twilight, it's a stupidly written book, but a very entertaining, ridiculous movie. And the vampires, when they go into the sunlight, instead of them, spontaneously combusting, they sparkle and they look like they have diamonds in their skin.
Yes.
Right. And then Kristen Stewart's like, I want to be one of those. And then it's like a whole deal. and it's ridiculous. But I watched like all 4 of them, so I just
Gotta
had
get
to say
that.
that.
I
Hi.
might watch them at some
Both
point.
of you have never seen these
No.
I thought it was just an A.
No,
I've not seen you in forever. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm ugly. I'm going to South Carolina tomorrow. I'm getting ready. No, I'm actually not well. I have to do my show at noon tomorrow, and I don't know my Spencer Pratt. He's losing in the election now all of a sudden, and I am not political, but I believed in him.
Well, they're
I
obviously
did
feeling it.
not expect that.
I just
I did too.
It's obviously rigged.
I have been talking about on my afternoon show Spencer Pratt for like 6 fucking months, and I believed in him. And now this nobody, Nithya, who nobody would even know if Spencer Pratt didn't even just bring her up. Now, all of a sudden, am I a Republican now?
I've never
that
even
like
heard of this person.
that these mail-in votes came in and they're trying to take it away from Mayor Pratt. I thought it was going to be a Pratt summer. I'm so upset. Yeah.
It is literally the first time in years that there was somebody running for office that I really believed in. And let me tell you, it will be the last time I ever allow that to happen because
Viking predicted LC rigged the election. Tell me, who's LC?
I know they're team
She's on the
LC, they're
hill.
team Lauren. It's literally what I said because people were texting me and I'm like, well, they just must be Lauren Conrad fans. That's the only explanation.
You know
Lauren
what?
Conrad voted 7,000 times and she mailed them all in. That's what happened.
I will say, if you told 2006 me that 2026 me would vote for Spencer Pratt in literally anything, I would have thought you were crazy. It's because we all were like, Spencer Pratt's crazy and he's manipulating Heidi and he's a douche nozzle. And now here we are.
Yeah, no, it's so true. But I didn't read, but I listened to his book. And it all makes so much sense. That's when reality TV was like, and it still is producers manipulating things, but it would be like, no, you need to lean into the villain thing. Like, could you please cheat on Heidi? And then he'd be like, okay, twist my arm.
I will never forget the ending of The Hills, where it was the Jenner kid. I can't think of his name now.
Brody.
Jenner standing at the end watching Kristen Cavallari walk away, and you're like, what is happening? And the camera pulls away and it's a studio back lot, and everybody was like, wait a minute. And because the rumors had been circulating for years that it was all staged and none of this was real and everybody was friends and they were just acting, but nobody could prove it. And that was like the show being like, ha ha.
But then it was real to a degree. Like I say that Bravo has more like real like Summer House and stuff. They all have actual real relationships, but that was more like, let's see what happens with these people while we manipulate them. Well,
we need to all rally up, get on airplanes and go meet in LA. We'll go vote for Spencer, have a couple drinks and leave, and they won't question us because they don't check ID. So
that's what I'm saying. Wow. I'm like, I don't care about politics because it's so frustrating and I think they're all dirty crooks, but I believed in Spencer. You talk to me straight, like, hey, why is our city burning down every year? And why are we stepping on poop when we go and get our matchas? I'm like, that's a person that I would vote for. And now this woman is going to take it away. Or they said it was statistically impossible. Yeah.
Just defeated Spencer Pratt after giving a concession speech on election night and then getting the largest number of almost every mail-in ballot dump.
Like 2 hours ago, she's now, and it's never happened in American history. Now she's just slightly ahead of him. It's bullshit.
And can I say, somebody in chat was like, oh, Trump said the election is rigged, so now you have to think that. Shut the fuck up, first of all. I think that because I have eyes and a functioning brain. And here's the thing. People will be like, what proof do you have that they rigged it? The same proof that people have that they didn't. None, because there is zero transparency. So how are we supposed to have any faith in elections?
Spencer Pratt. Remember, everyone, we are still in the lead. We've got all the way till July 6th to keep counting. They're not the only ones who know where to find votes. Winky.
I was saying, y'all, road trip. Let's do a meetup. Let's do a SimpCast meetup.
No, I mean, like, what do I need to do?
Let's do it.
And by the way, I know like Keanu doesn't say that lightly because we were on Chrissy's stream. I think it was the night before the 2024 election, and she was like, "I'm not voting. I don't like anyone." So she's not one to like just say that.
I don't vote. Historically, I don't. Like, I hate politics. I think they're all assholes. But that's why it's the only. I mean, like, I don't love everything about Trump, but what's appealing about him to me as a political layman is it's like, hey, I think this is bad what politicians are doing. Why don't I come in and try and fix it from like actually that's what like the appeal of him is. Spencer, number one, reality TV. Number two, Heidi is a gay pop icon. Shout out. Okay. So he has the gay vote. Number three, he just wants to fix his fucking city. I just like, I loved that about him. So like, if I were in LA, I would have 100% gone out and voted for Spencer. But.
Well, that's the thing too, is like when the fires happened, so many people on all sides were like, this is weird. You know, and people in LA who never question anything because it's LA were even like, this is weird. Who is this guy with the gas can? Like, what's going on here? Blah, blah, blah. Like, whatever. It was Maui all over again, but a little bit more stronger. And, you know, Spencer was.
Yeah, and it's known, and like now, all right, call it like, all right, now that it's happened to Spencer, he wants to do something about it. But it's in a part of a joke of mine. What do I say? Like a gender reveal party is when you invite your family and friends over and you burn down California or whatever. It happens every single year, right? And it's like they need to do fire. Yeah, they need to do, I mean, call it climate change, call it negligence. God, I've been talking about this for months. like I'm a political person all of a sudden. But they don't have any water in the fucking reservoirs when California burns down every single year.
Yep.
Can we do something to do about this? Like,
that's the most depressing part, that there are zero consequences for any of that. Zero.
Nothing. Right. Now am I a conspiracy theorist? Now I'm like, how does India get their election done in one day? And now all of a sudden, like, we have to mail in votes for 3 weeks? And now I'm Gino. I don't know what happened. I hate it. I don't know.
Let me tell you something with mail-in votes. So the last place I lived in New York, and in New York, I've never once been asked for ID. They do not check any sort of voter ID in New York. In the 2020 election in New York, the building I was living in had one mailbox for the entire building, like 6-7 apartments, no lock on it. I opened the mailbox one day. There's about 20 ballots in there. If I were a person with bad intentions, I could have just grabbed those ballots and gone and voted 20 times for whoever I wanted to. And that's what's happening in mass.
It's a diabolical plan, but it's very straightforward. It seems like what they're doing. Like, let's just send a shit ton of ballots out. Then we figure out how many we need, and then we'll start getting everybody to mail them on in. Woohoo! We win.
It's so damn depressing.
That is depressing.
Yeah, it's like they figured out how to do it. Clint Torres, who's this nerdy Fran Drescher, future ex-wife of mine?
It's me, Kiki.
It's me.
That's a Kiki.
Oh my God, you guys!
I didn't mean to. I know you're probably wrapping this up, so I just stopped by to say hello.
Thank you for coming on.
And we started on a whole nother rant. See what happens.
We needed an authoritative source on Robert Pattinson and Twilight. So
that's true. Oh, and if you haven't seen the drama with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson, it is so very good. If you didn't think he was a good actor, it'll change your mind.
That's where I was getting with that, because it was like he was typecast as this vampire. I personally have never really followed his career. I hear he's a great actor, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't interest me personally. However, he is playing Chris Hansen in the To Catch a Predator movie. And I was half paying attention to the trailer that popped up. And I was like, is that Chris Hansen? No, it's Robert Pattinson, who has managed somehow, I don't know, to make his voice sound exactly like Chris Hansen. And I don't know if they manipulated, I don't know anything about the film, so I don't know if they manipulated voices and they made him sound more real, or he's just that good of an actor and I've missed it. I don't know.
He is a good actor. He's had to do a lot to get the stink, if you want to call it stink, of Twilight off of him, you know, the sparkles, if you will. So.
Sparkles off.
His
But yeah.
acting doesn't interest me, but he interests me in a sexual way.
Same. Yeah.
He's a hottie.
Literally, but honestly, Clint, I know the Batman, he's emo Batman. We pick on him. But I was like,
I'd pick on
hold on. His voice, he sounds exactly like Chris Hansen. And
He's a good actor. People forget because it's like, who's that Twilight guy? Chrissy, you also said something. You were like, do you guys remember that show, that 70s show when when they had the little guy on there with when I think we all remember that 70s show. Not that long ago. Don't age yourself that much. We're young, we're hip.
we're old. It's fine.
Oh my gosh, you guys. What a fun night. This was so great. Without further ado, Kiki, where can people find you?
Tomorrow, Keanu C. Thompson on YouTube. We're doing Keanu, and then I'm going to South Carolina to see Michaeline and Tom and the Pugs. So,
Oh, I love it. Mikey Harlow, where can people find you?
I'm on Twitter at not Mike Harlow, or my YouTube channel is just my name, Mike like Tyson, Harlow like Jane. I will be live tomorrow night. My show Microaggressed. Check it out.
Yes. Tuggy Poo, where can people find you?
You can find me on socials, that Tug Life. Wednesdays, Poor Choices, POUR, because wine. Wednesdays on Poor Choices, the channel name with X-Ray Girl. For those of you who watch SimpCast for a long time, you know who she is. And we talk about dating, relationships, etc. Mostly I do gaming streams. And we're watching the Stanley Cup final, which has been fun. So you can find me on Tug Life on all of the channels. Yeah. So if you're into hockey, come join us.
Ooh, get pucked up.
Oh, yeah, get pucked up.
Well,
We need it.
What a fun.
I want to be on your dating stream.
Okay.
You had your turn, Mike. Let me see. What do I have coming up? So much stuff. No, stay tuned. Things are in the works. Things are happening. Just like and subscribe. Subscribe to all these people here. Follow all these people. Watch their every move. Subscribe and follow Frankie McDonald and Natalie Smith. Thank you guys for coming on out tonight and for watching. Oh, we forgot the dance party. We'll dance next week. Love you all. Keep on simping, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Love you.